and proceeded to ask for the kid, in which Octavia came up. And in that moment, the man ran back into the house, locked the door, as the older woman looked at him cautiously, gave her another dream pie, and walked away into the dark. And
No
you
way
guys,
that will end poorly.
as you guys went to the main town, main village's like square, you were able to see the tavern, Blood of the Vine Tavern, where you walked in, got some wine from a very stationary barkeep, met some female Vistani owners that didn't want anything to do with you, and met a young man named Ismark, who, after original greetings with Tarkin, met up with all of you, and you discussed a couple of things going on in town, and he said that he had a job for you guys, and he had lodging for you, as the tavern did not have a sleeping arrangement. So you guys walked through the town, got attacked by a zombie that walked out of an alleyway, as Ismark put it down with the final blow, and walked to his mansion, which turned out to be heavily fortified and scratched to bits on the outside, as Ismark went to the locked door to a younger woman who opened the door with caution and let you guys in. And you've entered into a mansion that was well furnished, yet all of the fixtures showed great wear. You saw boarded up windows, holy symbols once again scattered all over the floors, and in the middle lying was a simple wooden coffin filled with dead flowers and a faint odor of decay, which they once said they both said was their father, who needed to be buried. And you guys went and took your rest. And during that time, we had some experiences. Alai woke up bleeding. Tarkin covered in seawater. Serkos told them to go to bed. And in the morning, Brewer sat in front of his table and built out some potions and alchemy supplies, handed one to Tarkin, and you all sat and watched as Serkos and Alai were able to see Tarkin's new rod, shiny green and gold rod with golden tentacles on top, and Ismark walked over and asked what the ruckus was, and that's where we ended off. So we'll just wait a second for Josh to bring his food up, and then we'll start. If you guys have any questions or anything. Yeah.
Thinking about Tarkin's rod.
Rod. I wrote the whole thing thinking it was a staff, and then like 30 minutes before went in, I was like, oh, it was a rod, and had to change staff to rod.
Did we ever figure out who has the letter?
No, I don't think we ever really looked. I'm pretty sure it was a lie.
Probably.
I think so, because you took it from Brewer, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably said I would put it in your inventory, and I forgot, so I ended up just putting it in campaign resources. But for tonight's purpose, we'll just say it's...
I have it.
That she has it, yeah.
Do you remember when we had nightmares and we woke up and Serkos was yelling at us?
Go to bed!
I was wet and you were bleeding?
You were wet, I was boarded. I literally have, like, an image of it imprinted in my head and I will never forget it. It was the best.
What, the Serkos saying go to bed?
Just me, like, bloodied on the bed with these bright blue glowing eyes.
I imagine it
looking
as,
at him as
yeah,
Travis
yeah.
is standing there soaking fucking wet.
Just going...
he just opens the door like, what?
Sure.
What are we doing? What are
Go
we
to
doing?
bed. Are
It's
you
time to go
winning,
to bed.
son? It's like the "Are you winning, son?" But it's go to bed. And you guys are just
No
bleeding
questions
and wet.
asked. Go to fucking bed
Go
because
the
I'm done
fuck
with
to
it.
sleep. All right.
Oh,
Well,
God.
Josh, we're all set up. I just did a recap. So basically, where we left off, just to set it one more time for you, is that you were working on your table still. People are kind of watching you, and Ismark comes up and asks what the ruckus was because you had something explode at one point. Someone made a sly comment about all the other noises, and you're worried about this, but he comes up, gets to the door. Oh. The morning's young. You guys ready to discuss our terms of agreement?
Kind of like still stretching a little bit from the night. I'm gonna like feel my face, which no longer feels as gaunt as it once was.
Oh wow, look at this new angle for you, Trav.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling much greater. I'm ready.
You look a
Everyone
lot
else
better.
is. Thank you.
You too, as he points. He's like looking around the corner of the door. And I forgot I was gonna actually activate and show you guys where you were. Hey.
Wow, Brewer, nice sword.
Jesus, that's bigger than I am.
Well, when you guys are ready, I'll be downstairs with Irina.
Sounds excellent. Thank you.
Yep. And he walks off.
So, before we go down, Alai, I think you had a letter we found when we first got here that I think is from their father. If you still have that, I think we should show it to him, because otherwise, the letter said that the daughter was bit by a vampire. So if these are the same people and they think she hasn't been, that's a problem.
Okay.
Good talk.
Who is it from? It was from their father, and
Yep.
it's talking about their daughter, which is Irina.
Yep. He said, the letter said that she got bit by a vampire, blah, 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 some other stuff, and it was signed with his name.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't bring it up in conversation.
I
when
mean,
we're down there.
I tried telling them that I read it, but they didn't seem to care, so showing them the letter in their father's writing, hopefully, might get a little bit more of a response out of them.
You only spoke to one of them though. You didn't speak to Irina about it. You guys didn't really get to talk to her.
Got it.
Arena.
Well, I'm feeling ready if everyone else is ready to go down and see what he has for us.
Yes, I think it's we can head downstairs. I mean, I got no fucking sleep because of the two of you causing a ruckus all night. Not the two of you, the three. And it just shakes his head.
It was an eventful night, Circus.
Yes, it's an eventful night where I get no rest.
Eli's eyes are blue now. I don't know what's going on in this place.
I know.
Wait, were they not blue before?
No, they are completely different.
Huh.
Do you see that glowing orb behind your head? They're that color. All that color. And glowing.
Well, those are some pretty cool eyes. What'd you do to get them?
Got tortured.
Last night? Who tortured you?
How did this... Were you screaming? I imagine one of us would have heard you.
I look over at Tarkin. Was I?
No, she wasn't screaming. She was just bleeding all over our sheets. She was trying to bandage them up, but she just didn't want them to be bandaged.
So there's blood all over your sheets?
Yeah.
I should probably apologize for that, huh?
I'm gonna go into their room and prestidigitate the sheets.
Yeah. You walk over, and when you get there, you see the right side of the bed is really wet, just like someone sweat through the night almost, and the left side of the bed is full of blood.
Yeah, I'll clean up the blood and then heat the sheets so that the wet side dries.
Yeah, so as you're like going like this and just having it all, and you even like it like when you do it, it was kind of like heaped down, like the blankets kind of, because I mean they're not like posh blankets, but they kind of level out and they're not as like disgustingly smushed and stuff from all the moisture.
How you feeling this morning, Brewer? I look at the potion he gave me. Seems like some fine work. You ready to continue onward?
I think he's still tinkering.
Yeah, sorry. Just saw my finger up. Feeling great. I'm going to turn around and get Istarkos close to me.
Yeah, he's like sitting at the door right near you. You're all in the same room.
I'm going to pop him just a tiny little white vial of the soother that you've seen before for the sleep.
Thank you. I mean, hopefully it lets me. Well, I mean, hopefully I don't need to use it. Maybe people can be respectful in the middle of the night.
Just be careful. That's the one that he almost got me hooked on.
It's the weak-willed will always find a way to get hooked.
I will add that to your memoirs.
Alright, I'm gonna slide my new shiny metal rod like in a little belt loop on my pants. Alright, well, I'm gonna head downstairs and start moving out of the room.
Dibs on
Yeah,
the
you
seat
don't-
furthest from the coffin.
You have to worry about moving your tokens and stuff. I just wanted to
Yeah.
show the map that where you guys slept.
I'm gonna head
Everyone
out,
will follow.
following Tarkin and rummaging around in my bag as I walk.
Brewer's packing his stuff up, clanking bottles and hunks of metal and throwing it into his bag.
I am rushing to get a seat that is the furthest from the smelly coffin as possible.
All right. So as you guys start heading down the stairs, you see that that the coffin is still there, and Irina and Ismark are standing right next to it as you guys walk next to them, and they greet you. Good morning. How did you sleep?
Pretty
Ghost
good.
rolls its eyes.
It's a touchy subject.
I don't know if I formally introduced my full name earlier, but I'm Ismark Kolyanovich. This is our father's mansion. It's not what it was. I apologize for that. But it's sort of been attacked from what I've heard. Irina, you know more. I've been out trying to get better at the blade.
Our mansion's come under attack for the past few weeks now, but ever since our father died, it's been oddly quiet. I'd like to bury him, but I'm afraid the creatures are just going to come back.
So they've stopped since your father passed away?
They've been gone for 3 days now.
Any
I think now would be the best opportunity to bury his body. As you can see, it's slowly withering away.
Yes, I did smell that on my way in.
Kind of insensitive.
He was not always the best man, but he is our father, and he deserves a proper rite of passage to the afterlife.
And I walk over to the coffin and stick my face in the coffin, not like touching anything. And like I'm not like doing it quickly. I'm just kind of like taking my time and casually doing it. And when I stick my face in the coffin, I'll go and try and like figure out if like anything I could know about him based on my skill set, but also if he was like poisoned or killed, like or like exactly how he was murdered. Like,
Yeah, medicine check.
anything weird about it?
You're sniffing him?
Yeah.
He's a bit odd. Well, while he's investigating, I had mentioned a letter that we read from your father. Eli, do you have that?
I'm still like fumbling in my bag. You said your father was the Burgermeister, correct?
Yes.
I just like walk over to Irina and Ismark and hand them the letter. Have you seen this before?
Have I seen this letter before? Did you hand it to Irina?
Yeah, I handed it to like both of you, basically. Like enough where both of you could see it.
No, I've never seen this letter before.
He looks down. Oh, they made mention of this. Before I get into that, your medicine check, 19. The smell that you smell clearly the most is a concentration of blood, and you would know that it's from a heart attack.
Sing it, don't sing it, don't sing
As Ismark looks down with Irina, it says here, and they brought it up earlier, that you were bitten.
I was bitten?
Yes. Did the devil come here?
Not that I know of.
You were supposed to be safe in here. Did you leave?
I don't think I left. I've been here. With Father's body. When would I...
This seems to be before Father died, though.
Oh. Well, I've gone to the market, but never without you.
Do you have any bite marks on your body that you've noticed? I mean, surely if you were bitten, it'd be somewhere on you.
Not that I can see.
Ismark pulls up your hair and looks. And puts your hair back down.
Anything?
Yes.
Oh. She's just gonna start scrambling to try to find it.
Yes, this does seem to be written by our father, and it seems that Irina has been bitten. But how long ago was this? The letter, how long ago was it? I don't...
I think this
Did
was
it say
our
on
first night in Barovia. Oh,
So,
from...
I don't remember if it had a timeline. I think it's like
It just said, my fair daughter has been bitten by a vampire in the past nights, so it kind of depends on how long it took that letter to send up.
This looks like it was written by him and been dead for 3 days. It could have been a week ago.
I don't understand. How would Father know that I have been bitten, but not me? Like, I'm the one who got bitten. How did I not feel that?
That devil... He has his ways.
Could be like a spider or a mosquito. They usually paralyze with their bite, or at least numb, so you wouldn't even notice. I don't know much about vampires, but...
The brewer's really impressed with Octavia's suggestion. The brewer liked that.
Everyone liked that. Like
that little
thing. Octavia stands a little bit prouder.
Sorry to be ignorant, I'm not from these parts, but what exactly does a bite like this entail from this creature?
Normally, from what I've seen, when she goes into the grave, she'll turn into one. But Irina's not a normal girl in that manner. She's been bitten before.
This isn't the first.
No.
I've been bitten before?
Yes.
When were you going to tell me?
It's for your best to keep it under. You're supposed to stay here, not go to markets.
Not to, blame the victim here, but how has she been bitten multiple times? Like, does this vampire want her that badly? I mean, you're lovely, ma'am. It seems like he has it out for your family.
Yes, we're not quite sure, but he does have a fascination with her, it seems. From what my father has told me. Like I said, it's not normal circumstances. She never seems to remember.
How many other times has it happened?
This is the first of I'm hearing of this, and prior I knew it happened years ago. But kept her isolated, kept her away from being alone.
Kept her ignorant. And she's just seething.
It was
Just
for your
hiding.
best interest. We would do nothing other than to protect you. You think I want to lock you into this house?
Do
So,
you?
No. The fact is now, and what I was going to bring up to these adventurers is that it's no longer safe here for you. We're too close to him. We need to get out. We need to get to Vallaki.
And you really think these, gesturing at the whole party, these adventurers are the ones that are going to help us? This one, pointing over at Octavia, this one offered me a dream pastry the second she walked in the door. And this one, pointing over at the brewer, this one's sniffing, father. What?
I was hoping no one would remember that.
Let us not point fingers. You are out here getting bitten by creatures in the middle of the night. So we all have faults. So let's all relax and come up with a plan to remedy the situation.
Octavia liked that. Man, today's a wild day.
There's never going to be a better time. There's never going to be a right time, to be honest with you.
Okay, so you said you need to head to Velasquez. Where or who is that?
It is a
I thought
city.
you had a keen mind.
Whatever the name is. Octavia does. I do not.
Vallaki is a city far west from here.
Still in this weird mist realm?
If you mean Barovia, yes.
Okay, so Barovia is like the whole place.
Do you not understand there is no leaving here? So when I talk about other areas, it's, yes, in this region. In the mist place.
But we were recruited by some people that seem to be able to come and go as they please.
Ah, yes. They can. Not you.
Why? What's so special about them?
You think you can trust the Vistani, that's what you're saying.
Well, no, we did, and that's how we ended up. Were we robbed or just left here?
No, you were brought here because he wants you here. The devil. You're his new playthings.
I mean, not to undersell any of us, but how the fuck does he know about us?
He knows a lot. He picks and chooses who he wants. You're not the first to come.
Many people know me.
It's true. Brewer is very well known in Waterdeep from what I've gathered in my short time there. I hate to break it to this devil guy, but I'm already someone else's plaything, so he might have to share.
Ooh, what's her name?
That's none of your concern.
Plaything.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, you're in his domain now, not its, so it has no control over you here.
Okay. So it sounds like we need to get your father buried and then get to Vanakwi.
Valaki.
I'm going to say not that every single time, so whatever it ends up. Just assume I'm saying it
Is
correctly.
there somewhere that you planned on burying your father? Perhaps a family crypt?
We were planning on bringing him to Father Donovich.
He's
See-
lost his mind. There's no way we're gonna get him to do it.
We're just gonna like take off his like lift up his little thing and look at them and say, "He must be burned."
He can't be burned. That's not a proper ritual. He needs to be buried with ceremony. He deserves it.
Can bury
Okay.
the ashes.
Why burned? What is your reasoning for this?
I'm gonna point at her neck. Crap, what's her name? Oh,
Irina.
Irina. Sorry, Jesus. I've heard of these things before. Whether or not he has or not doesn't matter. It's best to destroy the bodies, decompose them. I use chemicals.
Our father was not bitten though.
Can't be sure.
I mean, it's been enough days. I don't know that he's coming back. No offense. He looks like pretty dead.
You think I want him to come back? In the state he's in?
Well, where is
no.
No.
where is the father? Did you need to bury him? Is he close? Can we bring him here? What do we need?
We will go to him.
So, are we going to him and then going to Valaki? I'm just trying to understand what's going on. Sorry, there's a lot of things in here that have been catching my attention. I'm trying to pay attention.
Yeah,
I'm
her
not
eyes were
going
different.
anywhere if my father's body's laying on my living room floor.
Okay. Just seeing what step one was.
How far away is Father? No.
North of the
Ismark.
village.
Ismark.
Yes.
Yes, but
These adventurers.
Yes,
The
I know.
best ones you could find?
Yes, I know.
Okay. All right.
I've been practicing anyway. I'm stronger now. You should have seen me take out a zombie earlier.
I mean, he did well. I don't.
They
I
shall
guess.
no longer call me the lesser. I will take out that devil myself. But first, we get you to safety. I would ask that you go to the shop and get us what we can so we can cart this coffin to the north, which is where the church is.
Okay. Do you have horses?
No.
Is there somewhere we can get horses or any
No.
sort of?
Have you been into the village? Did you
I mean-
see any signs of horses?
Well, we just got in last night. We didn't really see signs of anything. I mean, there were people hiding in their houses. There was a creepy old lady.
Welcome to the town of Barovia.
We
Yeah,
find a
it's-
cart. That should be sufficient. A cart, and someone can drag the cart, can work in shifts. Maybe find a pulley system to put them into the cart. I look at Circus.
This is a good idea. This is the best way.
If you go to the main part of town, there is a mercantile. Bildrath owns it. You should have what you need. Buy anything that you think you may need in the future, because I would like to hire you to help me bring my sister to Valaki after we are done with this burial.
On our way here, we ran into that trouble with that zombie that you managed to dispatch. Nice job, by the way. Do you anticipate we'd run into anything like that during the day, or is that a night thing?
All times during the day. Never safe. Always be prepared while you are here. There's only a couple places that are safe havens. There's a church, a temple of monks far, far to the west, and Valaki has fortified a little bit, and that's why I plan to go there, but everywhere else in this cursed land is full of dangers, and you should always be prepared.
We can certainly head to the mercantile. I imagine carts aren't cheap. Do you have any funds that we can use to try and procure this? I don't know if our money is good here.
Money is money. Your money will be fine. As for what I have, I've been doing nothing but fighting monsters and training. I don't get money from my father, and I don't know where my father kept his money to begin with, so I don't really have much for you there.
It's okay, I think we can procure the funds needed.
Bildrath is a little rough, but he should help you out. Watch out, though. Don't get on his bad side. Periwimple is a very large man that you do not want to deal with if you get on his bad side.
Duly noted.
Do you know what things would put us on his bad side?
Robbery?
Oh.
Trying to cut him on a bad deal? I don't know, he might have a bad day, and you push wrong button?
Okay, one of you should probably do most of the talking then.
No problem.
We meet here, at least by noon, and we'll head up.
Sounds excellent.
This sounds good.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Irina, is there any food in this house?
Say Arena, sorry.
Yeah. Is there any food in this house?
There's a little bit in the kitchen. Not too much, but maybe something just to scrape by.
That's actually a good point. What do you have any traveling supplies or anything like that that we can bring with us so we don't double up on things that we don't need from Bildraths?
I don't have anything on me, but like I said, I would eat here, take what you can. There should be at least bread and simple things like that, some cheese. There might be some wine in there. See what you can get, and if Bildrath has anything, but I would get food for an adventure because we will have to go quite a ways.
Is there stuff to hunt in the woods? Are there creatures?
Yes, it's a normal area. This is all I've ever lived, so I don't know where you necessarily come from. I've met adventurers from the realm where you belonged before. They never seem to stay that long. Unfortunately, due to death.
Oh, okay. Well,
Common
that
ailment.
answers my next question. Also, and please let me know if this is rude, but can I search the rest of your house to see if there's anything of use?
I'm sure you will not find much. Irina would know anything to give you, but other than that, it's in shambles. We're leaving it. We're abandoning it.
Yeah, I don't think you'll find anything of importance in this house anymore.
Young lady, why do you keep looking around the room in every which way with your newly minted blue eyes?
There's just a lot of beings in here.
Beings?
Beings.
I think she said beans.
Ghosts.
Ghouls?
Ghouls.
You're seeing
Ghosts.
ghosts right now?
Yes. Don't ask me to talk to them because they just ignore me.
This isn't a
Okay.
unique thing for your place. She's been seeing some ghosts for a while now. Maybe there's more here? Are there more here?
More what?
More ghosts here than you've seen in other places?
I've only just started seeing them. I can hear
well,
them.
Hearing them, seeing them. Do you hear more of them?
I hear a lot of them, but I only see 2.
Does one of them happen to look like?
No.
And I point. Oh well, that's something, I guess.
What are these ghouls doing? What are...
Well,
This-
one is right there, and I point to the chair right next to Ismark. He's just sitting, warming up by the fire, you could say. The other one's over there, and I point over to the table across the way. Looks like they're eating.
Does it look delicious?
I mean, I can't see.
It is perplexing that you see these. Ironically, there are tales told about this area that when you die, your soul waits for a body to possess.
Cool.
Well, maybe it is
Although
a
I
good
guess-
idea that you don't stay here.
There are some among the town that you might have met that are less talkative, more lifeless than normal. We call them hold on.
Makes sense.
I don't remember what it's fucking called.
Pull out your binders like Mercer. Let's go.
I know.
It's in here somewhere. Oh my god, Tom, get out of here!
Wow, I'm looking at my notes.
What was it?
One thing he knows how to draw, baby.
Oh. Don't go lower.
Don't.
Oh, God.
Fucking things haunts my dreams.
We call them shells.
That's what you were looking up, Shells.
So actually, that's interesting. Do you know the? Oh, I have it somewhere. Do you know the Durst family? There were 2 kids, Rose and Thorn.
No, but if you're talking about the old death house,
Never mind.
It seemed like a death house when we were in
the
it.
old manor,
With-
Probably.
had adventurers go there before.
Yep. We kind of got tricked there by 2 not kids. It's
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 a long
fine.
story. Probably be best that we get on our way.
Yeah, I guess we could tell it on the way to town. Are you all staying here, or are you coming to town with us?
No, we will stay here and prepare to leave. I would stay away from that death house.
Yep.
It shall
kinda
rebuild itself.
It's a
Fell
little late,
in on
but
itself.
It's a little late.
It always does. It will rebuild. It is possessed by something far greater than us. We do not go there.
Interesting.
But-
Write all your notes that you want. We will not be going back there.
I will say to eat here and leave. Tracking rations starting now. Now that everyone's long rested and stuff, so make sure to do your eating and buy food and use money that way. This is free food basically. Eat up and we'll meet back here at noon. Be safe in the village.
How the fuck did I not have any rations?
Yeah, I don't have any either. Just by
Uh,
nature of the pack that I took.
Oh yeah, must have been
I
back.
have
to starve.
rations 8 days, but then it says I have 6 of them. So do I have 8 rations, 6 rations, or 8 times 6 rations?
I'd just look at whatever pack you started with.
Mine says rations, 1 day, 5.
Yeah, it's like a pound of food a day or something like that, so each ration should be like a pound or something like that. Oh, I need a wireless headset.
So yeah, I don't know what those rations are from technically, because it's
Why
like
is your
rations
pen
8
holder
day
over
and
there?
has like a it
I
looks like
haven't
an
organized
elixir.
my desk yet.
It looks me too.
Doesn't even look like it's like a ration.
Bad.
But no, it's a meat. It's
Oh,
like
that's a piece of meat. Yeah.
Yeah, not a.
I wouldn't think a ration would work 8 days.
I don't think the starting packs would give out ration
I don't
8
think
days.
so.
They usually just give out the 1 day.
I would just make them just like a normal. You can have 8 normal rations.
8 one-day rations. Okay.
Especially since others don't have any. All right, so you see Ismark start walking over and like picking up like crap and like getting the father ready. And what are you guys doing?
Shall we make for the kitchen? Have a quick breakfast and then be on our way?
Sure.
I am going to nod to Tarkin and walk over to the table and pop a squat next to a certain seat.
Irina's gonna stand, or actually no, she was standing the whole time. But she's gonna walk around the coffin. We don't have much, but what we do have is this way. And she's gonna start leading you off to the kitchen area.
Go ahead and move your guys to the kitchen.
It's like I hope that's where the kitchen is, where the
So
table
yeah, I
is.
hope yeah.
Barry, is this fire going?
Yeah, the fires are going. It's dark in there still because all the windows are boarded up.
I'm gonna discreetly toss my dream pastry in there.
Oh, what, into a fire? Into
the fire to burn. I'm just gonna try to like discreetly do it.
Yeah, sleight of hand. And then if we'll just see if what you beat for. Did that just like freeze?
It was an 8.
An 8. Everyone with passively would see you just throw it in there. Did you do it to the one next to Ismark?
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah. So he'd just be like, "It's probably for the best."
I was gonna have Brewer take a look at it, but with how much you guys seem to be against them, figured it was for the better to just get rid of it.
You stay far away from her. You do not to deal with her. I don't know much about her, but none of it's ever been good from the tales.
From what we've observed, one man was not having a pleasant experience with her before we interrupted.
Tharkos is gonna place his hand on Eli's shoulder. She sat down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he like comes up behind her and puts his hand on her shoulder and like points around at the table. Which seat is taken by your friend?
When you walk up, I'm facing towards the chair right here. The chair I'm looking at.
Okay. I don't have the... look at my eyes. They are not the same as yours. Clearly, I do not see. So, you don't have to be a jerk about it.
Do you want to take a seat with him?
I'm not going to sit with him. I don't want him to come inside me. I'm going to sit down right here.
It's true. It takes almost no effort for them to come inside you.
I'm gonna...
With how easy the little boy came inside me, I can only imagine that like adult-sized ghosts come inside you much easier.
Y'all need Jesus. I'm gonna scoot around the table and like pull out the chair, and as I go sit down, I'm gonna like adjust my arm wrapping and tighten it up and sit down.
What is that?
Was what?
On your arm?
This?
The wrapping.
I have a birth deformity. I keep it wrapped up.
Can I see it?
Mm-mm. Very embarrassed by it.
There is nothing to be embarrassed about.
That wasn't convincing. Let me see it.
Maybe some other time.
I've seen you covered in water, and you've seen me covered in blood. Let me see your arm.
It's a
You
fair
gestured
trade.
to
Listen
it?
to the woman.
Nah. Think it's best the way it is.
Earth deformity.
Oh yeah, and the table you guys are sitting at is covered in a layer of dust.
I figured. I figured it's not cute.
I'm gonna just take a nice wipe and get a good grasp of how much dust. Is it like a good thick layer that coats my finger?
Thick. Thick dust.
I'm gonna, as I like move it around in my fingers, I'm gonna like look for Irina in the other room if I can see her through the door. Do you guys not eat at this table anymore?
No, it's filthy.
Yes. I picked up on that. And I'm gonna just like pull out... Wait, do I have a cloth? I'm just gonna like start wiping it with my arm. Because I don't have a cloth.
Circos is gonna wave his
Dust
hand
everywhere.
over the table in front of him and go "Preste," and just the seating in front of him is clean.
Yeah, so Tarkin's like wiping it, and it's like kicking up when you do that pressy. Like some of it twirls and just vaporizes, but it's still just like a sphere around you that's clean. And in Tarkin, you just have like a smear of dust, but there's less dust, but it's smeared and it's all over your sleeve.
Just gonna go on the ground next to me. Try to pat it off.
I just put my hands on the table. It's all dirty. Well, are any of you eating?
I was not sure if Irina was looking for food or if it was a help yourself type thing.
It's a help yourself type thing.
Ah,
You found
excellent.
out
I
she
don't
got
cook.
bitten by a vampire and you want her to serve you.
Well, she went into the kitchen. She seemed like she was scrounging some stuff up, so I'm just gonna walk into the kitchen.
When you get into the kitchen, you see her. She's to herself over in this corner, but there's bread, turnips, potato, and just like greens.
Is there salt
Um,
anywhere?
Yeah, you see a little bit of salt too. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna grab like a head of turnips and like a good like handful of salt. And I'll also grab like a loaf of bread. And
What are you
make my
doing
way
with
up.
salt and turnips?
And I'm gonna head out.
Josh?
And as I sit down in the chair, I'm gonna toss a loaf of bread over at Eli.
Thank you. Is that all they had?
There's turnips and potatoes too, as I start putting some salt on the turnips and just biting into them.
I'll take a spud.
I didn't grab any. I'm not going back. You can, if you want a spud, you can go in and get one. I brought the bread.
I will grab a potato and just mage hand float it over to Eli.
It's my mage hand sound.
It sounded flawless.
Thanks.
I'm going to grab some bread and head over towards this door.
Circos is going to grab a thing of bread and clear out of there before any trouble is caused.
Irina, out of curiosity, what's behind this door?
Oh, that used to be the helps corner of the house. You know, back when we had help.
Do you mind if I go in?
Do you need to go in?
Well, I'm trying to find what supplies we can to bring on the journey with us.
There's no supplies in there.
Nothing at all?
No, we haven't used that room in years.
It's for all intents and purposes an abandoned house. You're not gonna find anything
Okay.
in the house. Yeah. I tried to chat. I don't know how to use the chat thing in the thing. I tried to chat and just sent a message
Yeah.
to everyone.
As I'm sitting here eating my turnips, my bird's gonna come flying in and just land on my shoulder. I'm gonna hold.
Where's it flying in on?
Huh? It came
Where's it flying
from,
in? All the things are boarded up.
It came from upstairs.
Oh yeah. Keen mind over there. The boards got removed from the line.
But yeah,
You're welcome.
It's gonna come flying in. That was just didn't actually remember that. That's just a lucky convenience. The bird's gonna come flying in and land on my shoulder, and I'm gonna hold up like a little turnip as it like starts pecking at it, and its black eye is gonna look at seemingly everyone around the room.
I'm sitting across from Tarkin with my legs crossed, and I poured a little water onto my potato and rubbed it against my shirt, and I'm peeling it with my dagger and throwing the little skin to the potato at the bird.
The bird catches them, engulfs them. Brewer, are you gonna join us for a quick breakfast?
No, I wouldn't mind one of those fingers, though.
Fingers?
Back at the coffin. Based on the conversation that y'all have had so
Drew-
far.
Drew,
don't
not
think-
not here. This is not a
Dead
finger
behind him.
place.
I wasn't gonna ask. I had.
I think they
Maybe.
might take offense to that.
Is offense something that you think that I try to avoid?
No. Just making sure you're aware.
I think it would be best. We should help them with the body intact
I'll
as
help.
best as possible.
Oh.
Oh,
Something tells me one thing about this place is that there will be ample fingers for you to find.
You said fingers like scepter.
Finger.
Fingers.
I'd like a finger.
Ismark.
Using it.
Ismark does walk in during this time where people are talking, and he sees the bird. How is there a bird in our house now? Is this
he won't
your
even
pet's?
tell us.
I believe a window was opened last night by a certain someone over here. As I look at all,
Sorry about that.
Wow,
She would not
throw her
stop
under the bus.
fucking with it and causing a ruckus all night. It's infuriating.
Please do not remove the boards. They're there for a reason. I'm sure you've seen outside.
perhaps we should board it back up before we go.
I will board it. Just make sure your bird. I mean, the house is a wreck. I don't care. He, like, walks away.
Let's look at Turkin and give him a mean look.
An interesting thing about that bird, actually, when we first got here, it flew through the moonlight, and I could have sworn we just saw its skeleton. Is that normal around here?
What are you asking?
Are you okay?
Whoever, I guess Irina, since she's the only one still around that would know.
She's gonna stand up from her chair, and as she walks by you, she's gonna place a hand on your shoulder. There's nothing normal around here. And she's gonna shuffle on back to her father in the coffin, and after the whole finger conversation, as she walks past the brewer, she's just kinda gonna give him like a side eye. And like just try to like scooch her way past him through the doorway as quickly as possible.
As I'm sitting there and I'm eating my potato like a whole apple. Are
Tana.
we quite ready to continue?
I believe so, and I'm just sitting here, I'm touching my bird right now. Does it feel skeletal, or does it feel like it has a body? Like, I'm like grabbing his head and like his...
Feels like it has a body.
Bird's like,
All right,
As
so
it's
everyone
eating potato skin.
everyone ate, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So everyone's good on today's rations. I mean, you can buy whatever you want and eat whatever you want, but you're good for today. Those who
One
don't have
potato.
rations, you just still don't have rations. It's free. And then same Octavia, you don't have to minus any because it was free.
He gave me that bread, and I also got a potato. So can I add a ration?
If you're gonna add a ration that's gonna get you through the day, you have a piece of bread and potato.
He gave me a loaf of bread, yeah, and I
You
ate
ate
the potato. Not
You
the
have
bread.
half of a day's ration. Bread's not gonna enough. It could be enough to feed you for the day.
That's okay. I like to starve.
You just have to
Anorexic.
forage for something out. You know what I mean? But you have like half of it. Like it's much easier if you're gonna forage.
I didn't know. Okay.
You can also
Gotcha.
just buy rations and like
Okay.
buy food.
I'll eat it
and-
later.
Yeah, like
Or
if
on
you
the road.
like, yeah. All right. So
Now that Irina's out of the kitchen, how much salt do they have?
not much, very little.
Okay, so not enough to like bring so that we can try and dry or cure meat or anything.
No, yeah. It's one person's been living here for a long time, so it basically you guys ransacked the rest of the food that they had, which they let you to because they're leaving the mansion. So
Shall we be on our way to the shop?
I think so, and Circos will get up from the table and walking into the other room, passing by the brewer, hold up the rest of his bread. Would you like the rest of this?
Just grabs it and puts it in his bag.
Well, I'm excited for it to rot away in your bag and find out what kind of disgusting molds you will be able to tinker with.
Me too.
I'm gonna get up from the table and go to the chair to my left and slightly move it in a little bit,
Are they
and then turn
comfortable?
around and walk. They look it.
And I'm gonna get up and walk out. My bird stand on my shoulder.
So as you guys exit the mansion, you see a lot more of the footprints on the ground, and you see the sheer wreckage of the side of the house as there's claw marks and like the wooden doors. You can see like there are exterior boards that were broken off, and they rebuilt them basically. It looks like a war almost out there. You guys just heading into town?
Can I tell anything from the claw marks? Like if it looks like a certain type of creature?
Yeah, perception check.
Would investigation work?
Yeah, I'll let you do investigation. You can tell that there are wolf prints and human footprints, both.
In that it looks like human footprints leading up to a wall and then wolf claw marks?
No, like the footprints on the ground are a mix of wolf and human prints, and you can see them scattered throughout the sides, like throughout the sides of each, like basically like almost like a moat around. You know what I mean? It like gets like you can see them kind of walking through, and it kind of tramples through like the grass and stuff and like the bushes, and then stops, and then the claw marks are like on the side of the house.
From things that I would have seen in Candlekeep, am I fairly certain that there's probably werewolves of some sort involved, or lycanthropes? Or
Looks
does it
just like normal wolf
okay?
paw prints. You would know that werewolf paw prints are bigger.
Then I am good to head to town.
Okay. All right. So as you walk through town, it's day now, but you still hear that incessant crying happening, very loudly at this point. What are you guys doing? You're like basically at the south part of the town.
The crying, sorry, was it like a baby crying? Or...
No, it sounds like a woman.
Okay.
Passively, you know that because it's pretty loud where you are. I think the sound should be playing crying. I can't.
Does it have a source? Like, can we determine where it's coming from?
Group perception check.
Oh wait, that's at disadvantage, yeah.
Why is yours at disadvantage?
Still have level 1 exhaustion.
Ah.
Yeah, him and Alai, you should also have level 1 exhaustion. Just,
Means my sleight of hand earlier should have been at disadvantage, but that's okay. I rolled an 8 anyway.
Alright, so Octavia and Alai. Ooh, nice roll, Anna. You both hear it coming from the from your right. You can pinpoint the house too. The house itself.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
You
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, I went to the bathroom. What sound did we hear?
Okay, yeah, so when you
Sorry.
guys walk into like the main part of the town because there's kind of like a gap between the mansion and the main part of town. So when you start walking through the main part of town, you hear that crying again that you heard last night. And you and Octavia are able to pinpoint kind of where it is on the right-hand side of you guys because it's louder than it was last night. The moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness. The sounds flow from a dark 2-story townhouse that you can see. And you can tell that it from like as you guys are walking and you like hear the sounds and you both look in that direction, you can tell that it's like boarded up and barricaded from the inside.
Do you hear that crying?
I hear it, but I don't know that I'm all too interested in finding out why they're crying. I'd like to help them, but this place is creepy.
Yeah,
I
I'd
wasn't for helping. I was just asking if you could hear it.
Then yes.
Sometimes I think I'm going crazy, so need to make sure that I'm not.
Where's the
I'm-
mercantile?
Northmore. You're at the southern part of the town right now.
Okay. The
Yeah.
brewer's gonna ignore the crying. He's used to hearing crying and people whimpering. Keep walking toward the mercantile.
I'm gonna continue onward as we're heading there. So is there any sort of, I don't know, shopping list that we should have in mind going into this place? Is there anything that people need? I know I need food.
Well, they were saying we needed a cart. I imagine we should find out about that because that'll almost certainly be the most expensive.
Likely. I mean, I know from our experience at the Death House, I may want to peruse through what they have and see if I can find a little bit more useful things, because right now my bag is woefully lacking in useful items.
Did we earn any money in the 2 years that we were working, Barry? Or do we just have whatever gold we ended the Origins with?
You guys got robbed.
Right, that's what it was.
Also, I think we determined we didn't make crazy money too when in those 2 years, we like broke even for the most part.
Makes sense.
Suit yourself.
I
rode in on a carriage.
I have an owl now. I'm not even.
Oh, Travis, no. Don't do
That was gross.
this. She bought 2? Oh, no.
Never buy a pre-made cocktail. They're always
Oh,
disgusting.
God.
Oh, those things are
Dude.
so bad.
Those are the worst.
It's just sugar.
Ariana
It's
bought
just-
them, and
Just drink straight booze.
I know, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My
my body
a long time
reacted.
since I bought one of them.
Buzzbowl.
Body reacted to that.
I hope she heard her get bullied for buying that.
So, how much money do we have before we go into this store so that, like, if we haggle, we have something to go off of? Because I've only got 20 gold on me.
Funny, I have 5.
I've got 25. Your old crossbow to barter with. Oh, and Brewer, I still have this as I pull out a crowbar. Would you like this back? Now that we're feeling a little bit better, and I hand that crowbar back to you.
Thanks. The bird doesn't say that. It just takes it. Crowbar.
Yeah, I have 25. That crossbow to barter with. If needed, I have a spear that I could sell. So I like tap it on my back.
I like that.
Yeah, that's too many dice. That's too many rolls.
Put it.
Too many slices.
I'm sure a cart can't be too expensive. I mean, it's just pieces of wood nailed together and some wheels.
The best thing is to just go and see how much it costs, and we can barter when we get there.
Okay.
Talk more.
I'm like messing with my my arm contraption that shoots out the pellets basically, and fiddling with it, and you can hear like some clanking and like wrench turning and stuff.
All right. So as you guys start walking up the town, and the crying starts getting behind you, still going. Can everyone make a perception check?
Aha! Disadvantage rolls hit different when they're good.
I know, right? That would be my last one.
Hearken. As you walk and you guys are talking, you get the sudden feeling that you're being followed. You start looking left and right. You cross one of the alleys. You see something scurry. You get to like that main tavern square. You feel eyes peering at you. What do you do?
I'm gonna start looking around more, and I'm gonna like nod with my head like this, and the bird's gonna take off into the sky above us. Friends, I believe we are being watched or followed as I continue to look around, seeing if I see any more like scurrying things or anything like that.
Are you looking through your bird, or are you just
Not
having
right
your
now,
bird go
no.
up?
The bird's going up in the air, probably gonna start circling like 30 feet ahead.
It squawks. Continually squawks as it flies around in a circle.
We have company.
Yeah, I imagine that's not good. Can it tell us where?
Hold on, I need to remember how Find Familiar works. Was it? It's an action for me to see through it, and I'm like unconscious during it. Like
Yeah, you're just like in a trance.
Okay. So I'm gonna mutter under my breath, and as I mutter under my already like black pupils, the white around them just completely engulfs in black, and I'm just sitting there like softly muttering to myself, and I am looking through the bird's eyes.
So we got someone with weird glowing blue eyes and now totally black eyes. This isn't good.
As you cut into the eyes of the bird, you see in all the alleyways black, long creatures cutting through the alleyways pretty fast, and you realize that you are completely surrounded as everyone else. So you see I also say that in the bird you see 12 of these creatures. As you're circling around, they're all coming out of alleyways, and it's completely around you. As everyone else, you see these creatures come out from the alleyways and come towards you guys as we're in combat.
Fuck.
Was Ismark with us?
No, it's just
No,
you guys.
it's just us. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
back at the house
Yep.
preparing the dad.
As I saw them coming out of the alleyway, could I drop a bonfire in front of them? Because you said they're shadowy things.
Yeah, no, you guys aren't surprised because of Tarkin, but other
That's
than
fine.
that, there was nothing. Yeah,
I'm deaf and
Oh.
blind right now.
yeah, you are currently deaf and blind.
Oh
but
my
you're
God,
not
that's-
surprised.
That's
Did I?
so many wolves.
Just gonna add this onto myself.
All right, roll initiative. Let's go.
Put my hand on on Tarkin's shoulder. Tarkin?
Ooh, 20.
Tarkin?
That's a good initiative roll, because deaf and blind is not good for me. Well, deaf isn't terrible,
I hate the dice. Come on. Oh,
but yeah,
baby.
they'd have advantage on me.
What did you roll? What did you roll? A 5! Be down there.
Wow.
Hopefully
bad
your
rogue.
ghost friends can
Worst
help
rogue.
us.
So as
Don't
you
ask me
all,
to do nuts.
these creatures come at you, you all are able to depict them. I think everyone can see them, right, from where you are. You're all able to depict them as wolves as they all come launching out. And Tarkin, deaf and blind, standing in a trance. What do you do?
So, as I'm standing there, my eyes start coming back as the blackness recedes, and I see us surrounded. Oop, click the wrong button. And in that moment, I'm gonna pull out my rod, and as I do, I'm gonna lift it up into the sky, and water's gonna shoot through the top of it and
Very
drench me with water as like almost like a layer of water surrounds me. And I'm
Like
gonna
Dirty
cast Armor of Agathis as a second level spell slot.
Nice.
And I'm gonna run right in between these two wolves right here. And as I do, I'm gonna reach my hand from the ground.
You should be able to move too, Trev. It's
Yeah.
on pause.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran in between them, and as I ran in between them, I'm gonna reach from the ground, and a tentacle is gonna burst forth.
Tentacle.
Right here, and try to hit this thing. What did it roll? 11? Does 11 hit?
Does not.
Damn it. But the tentacle like bursts from the ground and goes to swing at the wolf and just misses. But other than that, I am good.
Okay. So the wolf kind of ducks under as it already was kind of ducking down from like just the sheer kind of frightenedness of a gigantic tentacle coming out of it. But the wolf next to you, as you run in between it, lashes out at you.
Mhm.
And
This is gonna be fine.
yeah, it's not 5 feet.
The hits.
12 is a miss. It
Hits.
hits. Okay, make a strength
That wolf also takes 10 points of damage
from
from
your
the armor of Agathis.
Jesus.
Full damage.
10 or 5.
10 because it's a second level spell slot.
Oh
with my
yeah,
back
yeah,
magic.
yeah, second level. Lit.
He has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Level 3 Tarkin.
Big dick DPS. Let's go.
So as
Tankin.
as you walk in between, this wolf grabs and bites your arm, but the armor just lashes out and it bounces back, yelps a little bit as it like looks pretty bloodied from the lashing.
Can you roll that damage too, just
Oh yeah, sorry.
so I know how? Okay.
7. As another wolf is bounding, it comes directly at Circos. As it leaps up to attack him.
Sorry. He will. Yeah, he's just gonna. He'll take that.
Make a strength save.
Oh, sorry.
I'll roll the damage though. Which is 6. So this wolf comes bounding and jumps and leaps and grabs you and bites you and knocks you to the ground as you are prone. As it starts like mawing but pulls off and like overlooks you as you're down on the ground.
I'll take that. Prone.
Let's hope level 3 hit points make a big enough difference.
Yeah, no shit. It's
This
fine.
wolf, does it get attacked? Does that do attack of opportunities, Trev? I don't remember.
Nope.
Okay. This wolf rounds around the tentacle and comes at you with a bite, and it has advantage from pack tactics.
Rip Tarkin.
Yep.
Strength save.
That one also takes 10 points of damage, and my armor, as it bites into me, the water is gonna like bound into its mouth, and the water like completely disappears from me.
Not only does it bound through its mouth, it goes through the creature and bursts out of the sides of it as it falls down dead.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
And you only take 6 damage.
That's the world's strongest enema.
Do I fall? That strength save?
Yeah. So as
no.
that water's blasting through it, you do fall prone.
Oh no.
Help! I fall.
And the corpse basically lands on top of you almost, and you like kind of just push it off, but you're still prone. Did we lose? A lie?
Yeah.
Sturkos. This creature runs up. It would have advantage by pack tactics anyway, and bites at you.
Am I able to cast shield while prone?
Yeah, there's nothing in the thing as long as you can somatically do it with your hands. I mean, shield somatic and verbal, or it might just be verbal, but yeah, nothing about standing on your feet.
So, sorry, real quick. Ty goes to the defender,
Attacker.
right? Attacker? All right, I'm not casting shield. All right, fuck it.
Tied to the roller. Oh!
Hey, fuck yeah.
You don't get double proned. But you do take 8 piercing damage. As this wolf just runs up and starts attacking your leg now, as the other one watches over you. And it's your turn.
Alright, he is going to cast... he's gonna get up and cast. So, get up. So that's half his movement. He's gonna cast Blur on himself. And sorry. So he's just going to like wave his hands over himself, and I don't have a fancy thing for myself. It's cast a spell, and just like all of a sudden his body is just kind of like crossing over itself like that. So the hell.
Yeah, so as you verbally cast it, your body just starts it's just like a frequency basically at this point, blurring back and forth. Yep.
And
anything else?
he will draw his Chris and kind of give it a kiss on the side as he draws it out, and he'll sing his blade song. And just kind of blurred and just kind of at the ready has his blade up.
What's going on with people's discords today? In and out.
Oh, I can't get back into the game.
Oh, that's just Hannah's Wi-Fi. It's that Cox internet.
And I think that is it, basically.
It won't let me click my character to get back in.
Try refreshing.
Did I exit it out and came back in? The select user ally is blurred out.
Oh yeah, it says you're still logged in. It might just have to time out.
Give it a second. Just let me know when it's my turn. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Octavia. A wolf comes. These two kind of engage with Circos. This one comes over from your side, bites you on the side as you are not knocked prone, but take 9 piercing damage.
Jesus Christ.
As it bites at your leg. And it's your turn.
So these are just regular wolves, right? The shadows moving stuff was just because we couldn't tell they were wolves at first? Okay. First, I'm just gonna kind of yell out to the town hey, you got a bunch of wolves here. Anyone want to maybe help? Please? And then I'll quickly flick.
If you're talking to villagers on the map, they do not exist.
No.
As a battle map. Okay.
It's just yelling out to presumably people in houses nearby, because we're in the main town, right?
Yep.
Or it as close to exists. And then I am going to flip through my book, and then finally settle on something, and I'm gonna sort of pull up from my book, and it'll be almost like a scientific drawing of a fire, and I'll just kind of throw it in front of me and cast Creep on Fire on that wolf.
You placing it?
Yeah,
you did. Okay, I see it now. Yep. So you see, as the bonfire drops, this wolf just gets engulfed into it and is just burning currently.
And then I will just kind of hold my book up to my chest, and it will glow slightly, and I will, oh thank God, heal myself.
Circus
and that will be
that.
it for me. Hey, I can heal Circos after. I can't heal him if I'm dead.
Just have to. Josh is restarting his router. Wolves!
Wolves, baby. Haven't seen
Get
this
these.
many wolves
What
since
is that?
Beldishin.
Chili and
There's
lime.
a lot of wolves here.
You've
Eugene
eaten
Toasty
that
Corn. Very
entire
wolf,
bag.
wolf area.
Goddamn right I am.
Hold on, let me activate my standing desk. Beep, beep, beep.
Sorry, I almost fell off my motion board. I was just sitting here and I just went oh shit.
This guy using the motion board.
Yeah, I always stand on it.
First week of owning a standing desk.
It helps with my fidgeting.
Mine gets a lot of dust over there. I do wear it sometimes when I don't wear slippers, my feet start to hurt and I use it. But when I wear slippers, I'm usually fine.
Still can't get in.
Is there any way you can manually log out, Eli? Because it's still has her logged in. So
let me refresh mine maybe, or we can all sign out and sign back in. Maybe that'll work. I don't know what the hell is going on. Every time we do Strahd,
I know.
There's
It
some
just,
fucking
breaks.
random things going. Josh's
Spooky.
internet's not working, but his router's working. Still grayed out?
Yeah.
gotta be like a way to manually log someone out in
Uh,
Infinigy.
I can
Very-
see like Game Master, but because you logged out, but that's it. I can't see
easiest way would probably be if you return to setup.
I'm
Barry.
doing it now, yeah.
Oh, got it. Yep.
About to get fucking booted.
Is anyone going to tell me why there's a Santa Claus on the?
Tell Sam to fix the Cox internet. Tell Sam to not use the cheapest internet possible when you work for a cable company. How about that?
I know, right? He doesn't want to pay for it. It's his response. I didn't know if it was me at first. Like everyone on Discord was like,
Oh my god, what is happening?
Is it freaking out for you with the password?
Yeah, as I'm typing my password, it's clearing out my username. I had to refresh again, but it looks good now.
Yeah, it did that to me earlier when I first went to log in.
aha!
I can never. Foundry's so
Why?
fucking weird, dude. It's always doing something fucking random.
Oh, when I was working on Storm King's Thunder, after I enabled a bunch of mods, I'm not sure which one caused it, but I like couldn't switch between scenes. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" So I had
mods
to, like,
are
disable
usually the
everything.
problem. Yeah. Let's see what Josh said. All right, I'm gonna do Josh's while he fixes this. Okay, here we go.
Ew. Oh, gotta sit. Yeah, it always is. My computer. Yeah. I didn't realize the fan's not on either. And Yoshi's in here.
Oh, he already has his bird up.
Homunculus.
The bird flies up in a heaving leap and screeches. So the bird's gonna be. He's gonna move to the right, and if I can, get 3 wolves in Tasha's cost brew, which including the 2 that are attacking Circos. Okay.
Oh, gangbang over here in front of Circus.
Just see. Oh, perfect. I'd rather have him do it than me. It seemed like a pretty cool thing to do.
I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Can you just go ahead and RP it then while we wait for that? As
Yeah.
I will. So the bird's out, and you're gonna do Tasha's caustic brew.
Yeah, can I get 3 wolves in like a thing?
Yes,
Okay,
you
cool.
can. You can get the 3. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm basically in one motion. The Strix is gonna take off my shoulder in a really loud and kind of like mechanical screech, and sort of disappear. And then as I'm gonna move to the right, if I remember. Is that how I would do it? Moving to the right and then like forward a little bit. Well, move me wherever I have to move. And then I'm gonna pull out this basically like bright red glowing vial that you all have never seen before. And I'm gonna basically not splash it, but like spray it over my head. And in a line against those wolves, and as soon as the red liquid hits the air, it turns bright green and bursts into flame. And yeah, and as soon as when it's in the air, it looks like it's on fire, and then it hits and it starts to like sizzle and burn, and yeah.
Okay. 2 of them completely developed in it, and the one in the far back is able to avoid it.
Cool. Okay. And then whichever of the 2 looks closest to being dead, you're gonna hear my like a swoosh of leaves, wings, and then a little ka-chunk, and it's gonna fight. My Strix is gonna shoot at the more dead one.
The closest to death.
Yeah. With the force attack.
And it hits. It kills it. Can you describe how you kill it?
Yeah, so in like through it's basically it's starting to melt, maybe like the back of the rib cage or something like that, and you can see bones start to appear on the wolf's back, and its beating heart's exposed, and owl my owl cues in on that and just plants a hypersonic piece of sand straight through its heart and kills it.
Ooh.
Cool. That's awesome.
Wait, so Tasha's Caustic Brew is a spell attack? Is a ranged spell attack?
It's not a range. You set the where it hits. It's because it's a stream of acid from you in a line 30 feet long. So you would get in front of it and set the line 30 feet long, kind of like Thunderbolt. Mm-hmm. And then it's a dex save because they get acid on them, and they have to use an action to wipe it away or keep taking the damage.
Oh, dex save. Okay, I thought it was okay. I thought it was something different. And they're poisoned too, right?
Yeah, one of them passed the dex save, so he's fine. He evaded it, but the one in the middle right now has the acid on it, and if it doesn't wipe it off on its next action, it's going to take the damage.
Got it. Okay.
That's good. That's a good spell. I haven't seen that one yet, so it's a good one. It works perfectly with your character.
Oh, there's still so many wolves.
Ally, this one, noticing the acid splash onto the ground, runs around it and tries to take a bite at you. Which I believe is a miss.
He tried.
He certainly tried. Okay. And this wolf, seeing the brewer come up and splash that acid on the other two wolves, is going to come up and attack him. That's not a concentration, right? Oh, it is concentration. So this will be a con save if it hits. Which is a miss. Brewer, you're like a 16, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So this one comes up, and with a 12, you're able to, as soon as you splash it, you're able to come across and block it with whatever item that I don't remember what you carry on you, but a shield, right? You have a shield?
My table.
Oh, your table, yeah. And you just block it with the table as you see it come at you. And another one comes behind you. And it has advantage. Which is a natural 20. I forgot I have to roll this for you. Your DC save fails. And your concentration. It's con save?
Yeah, con save.
Goldfish brain. Is definitely a fail. So Tasha's goes, and you go prone as you take. As you take a bunch of damage, and you are at 12 health. Ally. So you see Brewer get attacked by these two wolves, and Circos is blurring over there, and Octavia's got one, like, biting at her leg. What are you doing?
Dying. No. I am going to attack the one right in front of me. Guessing that doesn't hit. I'm going to use steady aim. I don't know if you want me to put that in there. Give myself advantage on the second attack.
Oh, you would have to do that beforehand. I'll let that one roll. But that uses your
I
bonus
thought it was
action to
just
give
for the-
your attack action
okay.
advantage.
I didn't
But
know if
that's
it was
fine.
like I already used the first attack, so it
Yeah,
was a
you can use your
second.
bonus action at any point. That doesn't always have to come last.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to use that, you can use that, but it uses your bonus action. That misses anyway. I would have let you have it because you didn't know. But so basically, the wolves are like so tight in on you, and they're like really grouping up as they're biting at your legs and stuff like that. That you're even just drawing your swords tight, and you miss it the first time, and then you go to hit it with your offhand, and once again, it's so tight that you miss. As you just feel them pushing and pushing as this one comes over and attacks Octavia.
Nope.
15.
Yep, that hits.
All right. Strength check. So you get knocked prone and take 7 piercing damage as this wolf comes booking up and jumps and bites into you as you fall to the ground. Did bonfire? Yeah. Okay. Not in Kansas anymore. All right, Tarkin, you're on the ground as this wolf on your right attacks you.
Bites into me.
All right,
If
you
we
can.
TPK on a bunch of wolves.
This is just a random encounter. Okay, you're. What's the con save on? Tentacle?
No. I think that was Octavia.
Oh, that was Octavia. Oh, did you do it twice?
I'm already prone, so I don't know if I have to even make that.
Yeah, you don't have to roll the
Yeah.
strength check. Foundry's just confusing me right now.
Hey.
8 damage as this one comes and bites at you while you're on the ground. So you have like these 2 wolves like biting at your legs as you're down, and you guys feel completely surrounded. As another one comes up. And bites at you again.
Hits.
As you're being basically mauled from back and forth as you like try to shift back and forth so they get more clothing than body as possible. As another one runs up.
We really need some AoE.
Yeah.
Hey,
For 4, huh?
I'm alive. That's all I needed.
As you were just getting basically surrounded by, and anyone looking back at you would barely be able to find you in the mound of wolves biting you, and it's your bird's turn.
My bird's just gonna fly up. Oh, I can't move my bird for some reason. He's just gonna fly up over
Oh, the
here.
game's paused. Go ahead.
There you go.
Sorry.
He's just gonna fly up over here. He's staying up in the sky though, and he's taking the dodge action.
Okay.
Then Tarkin will stand up, and as he's standing up, his eyes are again gonna start shooting into black as tentacles start sprouting out from behind him. And he is going to cast Arms of Hadar as tentacles start flying around at all these wolves around him, battering them. And that will be 3d6 damage. I'm not sure if it'll do that automatically. Yeah. God fucking... I at least got one.
1.
Well, they still take half at least.
I mean, 7 damage is still more than enough, hopefully.
Okay. So as it whips around, you see one of the dogs go down, basically get thrown a little bit back, as the other 2 basically lash at it, but are still trying to bite at you.
Alright, and then I'm gonna reach my arm out as I'm still standing up, and my tentacle's gonna swing. My tentacle's gonna move right here. And it's gonna swing at this one right here.
Okay.
13 hit?
It hits. And it kills it.
Tentacle's gonna just like right across the body of that one as it like snaps its ribcage and falls to the ground.
You're surrounded by more wolf carcasses than live wolves now.
Nice.
Okay. This wolf here, still with Circos in front of it, is going to roll. It's going to be a straight normal roll because he has pack tactics and you have disadvantage.
Does that wolf still have the poison on him? Even though
No,
the
because
spell ended?
the spell ended. It's still concentration.
So he is going to kind of hold up his hands at it, like waving back and forth, like the blur in front of the wolf, and scream out "Scudo," and he will cast shield.
Awesome. So the wolf coming to bite at you as you're standing up now, it reaches up and it blasts into like this big blue shimmer of magic and breaks, and it falls back down, kind of confused. And it's your turn.
And as that wolf kind of falls to the ground, he is going to cast. Let's see. He'll kind of hold up his Chris and then say Sonabans and kind of flip it around in his hand and sink it down into the wolf, casting Booming Blade on it.
Yep.
Did that roll damage too? No, I guess still attack.
No, you still got to attack, but it has
Yeah.
the booming blade damage for 4.
Alright.
Hits. Okay, you kill it.
Yeah, so he just kind of sinks it right down into the back of the neck of the wolf.
Yeah, as it falls down limped, and seeing that, this one is going to attack you. Oh, you still have
Yeah,
fuck, you still have
I should be disadvantaged.
it should be just a normal roll. He still has pack tactics, so I'm just gonna
Oh, okay.
Would he still have pack tactics if the other ones around Circos are dead?
There's still one 5 feet from it, that's all that matters.
Oh.
There's one right to its left. Normal roll. I'm just re-rolling it, because 15.
Not hit.
Okay. Octavia. So as this wolf kind of, you see it try to attack Circos, but his body has been just... and it just bites down and gets nothing and pulls back. And what do you do?
I will not like any of this. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time and pull out that sort of spectral image of a bonfire and fling it at this wolf here.
Succeeds. As the wolf saw the bonfire last time, and this time bounces to the left as you light it.
So if I try to step backwards, 2 of them will have opportunity attacks on me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna risk it and step 2 here.
Nine 13
13 ties my AC.
hits. So, that's my character. Can you make a strength save? Okay, so you're still able to get away, but it bites you for 8 piercing damage.
Motherfuck.
As you back away, it grabs onto your leg and you like feel it pull and you rip off, but you do feel like blood dripping from your leg as you run off. As you run off and you get right behind Tarkin. Butt to butt.
Ass to ass.
Moon landing.
And your bonfire falls off.
Should it be automatically removing concentration on failed checks?
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been not working, so
Okay.
I can't control it. So
And then
I'm
I
probably
will.
gonna shut it off.
I will hug my book close to me again and give myself one more healing light.
As your book says, no. Brewer, you here, Josh?
Yeah, so there's a guy on me.
You have 2 wolves on you, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Someone can share their screen
I can do it.
on Discord, so you can watch and see live.
May have just gotten internet back.
Cool. We can wait for you if I'm not in a rush.
I'm in a rush.
Okay.
For your
let's
turn.
finish this shit.
Ready to die.
The adventurers died to random combat encounter.
Random combat encounter number 3.
Wait, was this a hard roll? This seems like
No.
a lot of fucking wolves.
This is a random combat encounter. It was 3d6.
I don't think so.
this is what I
Our
rolled
party's
for
just not
3d6.
really suited for being surrounded.
Yeah.
The wolves were just super horny tonight.
Yeah, plus the pack tactics when
Yeah.
you guys are in like a tunnel like this is tough.
Okay. So which one was the last one that attacked me? The one above me or the one to my right?
The one above you was the last to attack.
So I'm gonna grab that. Try to grab that wolf by the throat and cast shocking grasp on it. Which sort of manifests as just like what looks like a very small EMP wave coming out of my gauntlet.
Oh yeah, I have to do it. Sorry. Shocking grasp. DM rolling is elite.
Let's fucking go.
So yeah, as you grab onto its neck, as it like sort of is about to pounce on you, you grab its neck, and when you do, a large amount of that electric pulse goes into it as it the whole body shivers, and then it like kind of pulls and bounces out of your hand, still alive but bleeding out of its like eyes and ears.
Okay, and then my Strix is gonna react to me getting fucking anally pillaged by these wolves, and is going to fly down and attach itself to the back of that same wolf and cast Shocking Grasp again.
DM Daddy rolls. There we go.
Jesus.
DM daddy.
I'm not logging back into Foundry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh no, my internet is getting weird. Oh.
What am I doing? Oh, okay. Image. How do you want to do it?
Nice.
As the bird comes down and mounts on its back and shocks it.
Yeah, basically it creates the shock from the Strix creates an arc between itself and my gauntlet and just pierces straight through the torso of from the neck, from where my arm is around or the hand is on its neck, to like maybe like the cervical spine where the bird attaches. It just basically just tears and singes, and you smell like burnt meat and flesh and fur and
You just like
dead.
you're just holding the smoking corpse of the wolf as you drop it, and it just falls, and it's just smoke pouring out of all the orifices.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
Nice. Any movement? You staying put? With you have another wolf on your side.
No, I'm gonna stay there.
Yep. Lie. This one that's been attacking you as you're trying to draw your blade takes another bite at you. Make a strength save. You stay up, and the damage is 6 piercing. As this wolf sees you drop the dead corpse of the other one, it comes to try to bite the hand that was holding it. No longer with pack tactics, it still rolls a 22. Your strength save
My God.
is good, so you
Let's
stand. And you take 5 piercing damage. And... Oh, why is it... Okay, yeah. That's just concentrator being weird. Okay, take that off. Okay. So that one bites at your arm that you drop the wolf with as it like kind of recoils back in, ready to pounce again. Ally.
Back at this one that bit me, I'm going to attack with my short sword. So, because I'm not moving, I don't plan to move. I can use steady aim. I can use it on both of them. For some reason, I only thought I could use it on one. That's why I did it on my second.
No,
one.
only on one. It says on your attack, so you use your bonus action to give yourself advantage.
Okay, so I did that right. I was making sure. I was confused.
Yeah, so you're using your bonus action to do steady aim, and then you're gonna attack. Yeah. So you haven't moved, and your speed is 0. Yep. So go ahead and give yourself advantage.
Why is it doing that?
What?
It's like nothing. It worked. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me.
Go ahead and roll damage. You definitely hit it. As you notice that this wolf, out of all the other wolves, a little bigger than the other ones, and you do slice it with your main sword. You kind of like get the sword in a little bit, and when you pull out, it just snarls at you. You don't have movement. Your bonus action's done. And when you do stab at it, this one next to you takes notice and bites at you. Make the strength save. As you take 5 piercing damage. As it comes and bites your torso as you're stabbing its alpha. Tarkin. This one comes and tries to bite at you after you threw it off of it.
I'm down.
And it... Yeah. As Octavia, as you kind of get up behind him, you see this wolf all of a sudden just pounce and bite at him on his shoulder neck as he falls to the ground, and it leaps basically over. I'm not gonna have it leap to the other side, but it leaps back down and snarls and looks at you as you see Tarkin bleeding on the ground.
Thanks for all your help, townspeople. Really great place you got here.
Where the fuck were
Octavia.
those rolls on me?
Misses. Yep. So as this one comes over and sees you bleeding, it comes over to try to pounce at you and misses. Tarkin, your bird is basically when you go down, it stays up, or well, you're not dead, but
My
like
bird's
when you're
still up, yeah.
it just so it just takes the dodge action or whatever.
Yeah,
What
I
else
need to
can
read
you do
more
with
about
it?
it, but yeah, it'll take the dodge action for now.
Okay. Death save. The BR.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Circos.
They're kind of like fighting this one off in front of him. He's just gonna kind of imbue his sword with the thunder energy again and scream Sonabant as he kind of drives it towards him. And swing.
Hits.
Nice.
Get him.
How do you do it?
He's kind of like stabbing straight forward, like gets it right in the rib cage, and
Falls down into your blade as you pull it out.
yep. And he is going to take a step back.
Okay.
Right here, and kind of like scan the battlefield.
Yeah, as you scan the battlefield, you see just four wolves left. Brewer's fighting one, Eli's fighting one, and you see Tarkin down on the ground bleeding as Octavia is like dodging the wolf. Octavia.
Oh boy. I'm gonna turn around to look down at Tarkin and say, "Nope, I really need you alive." And I'm gonna just kind of like grab the front of his shirt and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Look at the anvil.
God, I fucking love that all
Damn.
warlock spell slots are the
Anything,
max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barry, so when we go down, do we automatically go to exhaustion 2, or do we get 2 additional exhaustion?
Exhaustion 2.
Okay.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Cool.
It's just my speed heft. Just slow.
Is that a new thing?
It was something we determined at the beginning. I just didn't know if it was additive or a flat reset.
No, because if people go down too much, and I don't need people with exhaustion like 8 because they go down.
Yeah.
I think 2 is a good settle to. I think it just gives enough to try to stay up more.
Yeah.
And just have consequence to falling. Anything else, Octavia?
Yeah. I'm gonna hug my book again and hope that it. Motherfucker. Okay. Okay.
The book says no.
No.
I really wish inspiration worked on more than just attack rolls, because almost none of my things have attack rolls. They're all saves.
You can use it on that. Go ahead.
I won't say no.
Just remove it.
Alright. Yep.
Brewer.
He literally just died.
Mini.
Yeah?
I'm good.
You
The
remember
curse of
what happened
Strahd.
to
The
me?
curse of Strahd
Almost threw up everywhere.
is
The
real.
curse of bad internet.
Are you online or on your phone, Josh?
I'm still on my phone, but I think it's coming back. Is it my go?
Yep.
Can you remind me? Can you pull up my Oh, you can't pull up my thing.
I can just. You have 2 spell slots left. You're looking for anything specific?
2 spell slots. Oh.
Yeah, and you.
Oh, are we back?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh.
What's up, Sparky?
Hey, nice.
Yep.
Glad you liked my DM rolls, but I'd rather not play more things.
Oh, I can't see anything still. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Okay. Badly injured, huh? Okay. Fuck it. Yeah,
Very good.
This is still super slow. Probably gonna get kicked. What are the spells? I can't remember. I have like a mass healing spell, I think.
You have Cure Wounds and Healing Word.
Healing word, yeah. So I'm gonna nah, fuck it. I'm gonna kill this wolf. I'm gonna reach over and grab the other wolf that's attacking me exactly the same way, almost like choreographed between me and the Strix, and cast Shocking Grasp on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I keep getting kicked off. This is stupid.
I'll roll it. Hits.
Yeah. Yeah. Zap. Zzz. Singed.
Yep.
Singed.
Nope, not that.
Oh, damn. And then my Strix is
Why
gonna
are you doing that?
my Strix is gonna pull its claws out of the back of the dead wolf, and they'll be all bloody, and go to attach itself to the back of the other wolf, and it's gonna cast Shocking Grasp again.
Hits.
Another arc cracks through the body of the wolf.
As this one doesn't kill it this time, but it does send that shock through its body as the wolf still is moving in your hand.
Dope.
Ally, the big one, having its counterpart attack you, gash in its side, goes to bite directly into your torso. Oh, that should be advantaged. Oh, it doesn't matter. As he hits, can you make the dex save? As this time he bites you and brings you to the ground as he gnaws and gets you for 8 piercing damage as you fall prone.
I'm just on the ground laughing.
Normal.
Almost seemingly look like I'm enjoying it. It's weird.
Do the laugh.
Brewer.
Oh boy.
The wolf that you have in your hand, as you hold it and it's shocking, comes down and bites right on the exterior of your glove as it like bites in and blood pours out of your wrists. Can you make a... Oh, I have to do it for you. My DM rolls are too powerful. As you don't fall onto the ground unless... Oof. Yeah, you fall to the ground. As you lose a lot of blood and you just feel yourself get woozy and you pass out as the wolf falls on top of you and you land onto the ground and it snarls down and looks up at Circos. What do we got? TPK. What do we got? TPK. Casual encounters kill all the players.
What would happen if we TPK?
Oh, we'll figure it out. Let's see.
Yeah.
I got to back
Alright,
up.
TPK.
Let's go.
That's the end. It costs an action to stand up, right?
Half
No,
of movement.
half your movement.
Okay, I'll stand up. Stand up! And I am just gonna start swanging at this one in front of me. The big boy.
Go ahead. Hits. Okay. You slash it across the chest.
please.
Hits.
It's the sound she's making.
How do you want to do it?
Ah!
Big boy, big alpha.
Big boy.
It was on
big
top of
boy
you
now.
prior, so as
Yeah.
you stood up, it was like on top of you.
So it was on top of me, and I was just fucking laughing while it was on top of me. And I, like, wiggle up my foot, and I kick him back, and he, like, launches back. And I, like, roll, like, tuck and roll, and just come down and just fucking stab on one side of the shoulder and stab on the other side of the shoulder.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
And just, like, pull down as I pull myself up and just, like, slice down into his arms.
You still laughing
Yes.
throughout it all? The wolf to your side that was attacking with you, like, backs up slowly.
Deep chuckle the whole time. It's just bloody.
As it starts to slowly back up, it looks down and goes to attack anyway.
Oh, miss. Yes.
But it's so, like, perplexed by your laughing that it just kind of, like, snaps, but doesn't fully go towards you. This one, on its last breath, tries to bite at Octavia, but it's so wounded it doesn't really get to you, as it, like, kind of puts its paw over Tarkin's arm. As you can tell, it starts to, because it's so wounded, look down at what it can get after. Oh, Tarkin, you're back up. Never mind. I totally forgot you got healed.
Still standing.
I know, I forgot that he was up too. I was like, wait a minute.
Holy shit, they missed me.
As this one goes to bite you and misses you. You can tell that they're starting to get winded from the attacks that they've had. Alright, Tarkin.
My epic
bird.
heals on you.
My bird is gonna fly down next to Brewer and land on the ground right next to it and look at this wolf right here, squawk at it, and then go invisible. And
Wow.
then...
Bird is very helpful.
Yeah, I was expecting it to, like, burst fire out of it like that.
Just squaw! And then, I'm gonna pull my tentacle inwards
Phrasing.
around here. And swing. It's gonna, like, slither around and swing at this thing from behind. Oops, wrong thing. What the fuck? Ignore that.
Ignored.
8 hit?
13?
Yeah,
Hits.
that's what I meant. Fucking smack it.
It did.
It's gonna just, like, fucking curl around this thing and just crush its rib cage and try to, like, just fucking impale all its organs. And then Tarkin is gonna turn to his side and try to Eldritch Blast the guy right next to him.
Hey.
The old disadvantage Eldritch Blast nails it. Kills it.
So I just literally, like, palm it on the head as the burst just goes right into its skull as it caves it inwards and falls to the ground dead. And I'm gonna turn to Octavia. Thank you. And I'm gonna run up this way.
My hero.
Wow, we all see who's the favorite.
You're alive.
I'm just kidding.
Circos.
I'm just laughing over here.
So, seeing Tarkin come up, Circos is already making his movement over there, and he, like, narrowly avoids Tarkin as he's running up, and he just, like, he has that thunder power imbued in the sword still. As he swings at this one over the Brewer.
8-8. You better hit. Nice.
Pegs it.
Ooh.
Phrasing.
Kinky.
Pegs it deep.
Circus
Um,
the beggar.
Dead.
And he just kind of sinks it right in the chest, like straight on, runs him through. And
Chris is getting bloody.
Mm-hmm.
You've killed like 3 of them. Octavia. Octavia, killer of none. What are you doing?
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
I'm alive. She is going to come running over and slide up against the wall and lay her book on the brewer's chest and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Dang.
Less good than
No
Tarkin's,
longer
but
lie.
So great.
she's still alive. She's okay.
She
A
did.
lie is a lie.
She's having a grand old time apparently.
I am.
From all
I'm
that
having
laughter I can hear.
Great time.
You have exhaustion 2, Brewer. Anything else, Octavia?
No, that will be it.
Okay. Brewer, you awaken from your temporary slumber. What are you doing?
I'm on the. Am I on the? No, I'm on the ground still.
You're on the ground, but I don't have you like prone. So
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly come to and try and shoot at the wolf, the last wolf that's attacking. And I'm gonna shoot my sling at the wolf that's attacking Ally. I need to come up with a different. I need to come up with a different RP skin for that weapon, but. Cool.
Sling finally misses.
as you go to shoot, you having lost a lot of blood from that wolf, you kind of and just shoot it, and it goes flying up into the air.
Yeah. Then my Strix is gonna fly over and pull the same sort of move and try and sink its claws into the flesh around the spine of the wolf and cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
It's it screeches as it flies over, really loud.
Hits. As it shocks it, doesn't get as full of a grasp this time as it did previous times, but it does. It's backing slowly away from Ally, gets grabbed in the back and gets shocked forward.
Dope.
Ally and Yoshi, what's the plan?
Yoshi, what do you think we should do? You think we should hit him? Okay, well, okay.
What are you, Harley Quinn?
Yep. Cash is upset. Oh, well, that hit?
Nope.
Well, she
It
comes
just
swinging.
barely ducks underneath. And as it does, it meets your offhand short sword.
It ducked, but I came up with it. Uppercut.
As you slash across it for
it's
4
barely injured.
damage.
Cool.
Staying put.
No, I am going to use my... I forget what it's called. Thing to
Cunning.
disengage.
Cunning action.
Cutting action to disengage. Here. I was looking. I can't press control. Thank you.
When you do that, this wolf
Fucker.
follows
No, he was right after me. Bitch.
You're the most wounded. The other ones are in a pack. Definitely gonna go after the one.
Yeah, why not run towards all of your allies?
Because I have a cat on me.
16 hits.
Yes.
Okay, make the strength save.
Be down.
It might not
down,
matter.
Down,
I don't know how much health you have left.
Down.
Oh, you're down. Welcome to Exhaustion 2 again.
Yeah.
Made it.
Welcome back.
So you guys see Eli like slash twice and start to run, and then this wolf chase after her and bite her in the back as she falls to the ground.
I mean, fair game. I did not see any of you because I was laughing at the one in front of me, and you all were at my back. And combat is very quick, so didn't know you were over there.
Nice cover.
I mean, honestly,
My
think
bird,
about it.
while invisible, is gonna come
Giant
flying
tentacle thumping everything.
on over to here. And then, with my attack action, I'm gonna attack through my bird. As from invisibility, it's gonna burst forth and try to stab into this thing's eye.
Hits.
And it also makes a con save.
Do you want to come down, bud?
Holy shit, I max rolled damage.
Jesus Christ.
OP
Oh, it failed.
bird.
Is it dead?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's beyond dead. So basically, how does the bird
The bird just impales its beak, like it comes out of invisibility, almost like it came out of nowhere, and it impales its beak into this thing's eye and just starts ripping away as it pulls its eyeball out, and it just starts like almost woodpeckering onto its fucking head as it falls to the ground.
Yeah, you see the rest of the body just go limp as it falls to the ground.
Nasty ass dirty beak.
You are out of combat.
Hey, we did it.
As you
Wait.
stand in the middle of the town,
Eli's still
Wait,
down.
because I'm down.
surrounded. Oh shit! Fuck.
Like, wait a minute.
It's okay, I think
Wait.
after me, it was... I don't remember what order,
was
but...
It was
Circos
Circos and
attacked.
then Octavia.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the medicine check stabilizes her anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah, I always forget about that. All right.
maybe I
So
want to roll a death roll.
you are stabilized. Allied, just in case. Can you roll a 1d4?
Can you not chew this, please?
But you guys, after
Stop it.
Octavia runs over and stabilizes her, you all look around as you are in the center of this abandoned town. The light's still on through the shop to your right, as no one came to help, and you're surrounded by legion of dead wolves, and we can take our break since Josh might have internet.
Hurry out.
Maybe. We'll see.
I'm never getting in there again.
I don't suppose
Have your company
my,
pay you for gigabit.
Gigabit.
I called the internet company just now, and they're working on it. I can tell that they're working on it because it keeps coming in and out really quickly.
Yeah, it's weird for the city for that to happen.
Why did I roll the d4? Sorry, Yoshi was attached to me and screaming.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay.
it would be how many hours before you
Oh, no,
recover
it does.
one hit point.
It does matter. Yeah, roll the 1d4.
I don't suppose my crit medicine
roll
would
a
give her 1 HP.
No, just
Okay.
stabilize.
I rolled a 2.
2 hours until you're up, unless someone heals you with healing.
Cash, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Cash. Enough.
You're in trouble now.
Who?
You.
Me?
Hi.
Oh, hi. What are you doing?
Just can't see you. Oh, Jesus.
You're
Sit.
looking at my phone.
Sit.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I was just chilling on the couch.
Under the couch?
No, on the couch.
Ow.
Under the couch.
Don't be
What
silly.
are you watching TV?
Under.
I didn't know if you were hiding.
You can fit underneath your bed.
I could fit underneath my bed, but I was under there.
Or under there.
Yeah.
That would be silly.
It was really tight.
What?
I remember when I was under there the last
When
time.
you were underneath your bed.
And when you guys took me to bed, and I grabbed on you.
Yeah, you grabbed my ankle to scare me.
Yeah.
And you're underneath your bed because you're crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy bunny.
It was dumb.
Where'd they go?
Yeah.
Probably go get 10 p.m. popcorn.
Oh. Maybe. Yeah, maybe they were gonna get popcorn.
10 p.m. popcorn.
Yes.
We have 10 p.m. pretzels, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretzels.
Pretzels.
We got 10
Chocolate.
p.m. pickles.
And we have
10 p.m. pickles.
2 boxes of chocolate. And there's a lot.
There's a lot.
2 boxes of chocolate?
You want to show her?
Ooh.
You want to grab it?
Hey.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh, Grace. That's a lot of chocolate.
Yeah. Did you already have a lot of with Daddy? I didn't have any yet.
We all had chocolate. Mommy didn't have any. When you can have some.
Can you start walking to come see me and give me some chocolate?
Auntie Hannah wants chocolate. Can you go bring her some? Can you leave? Go hop on a plane. You don't know where she lives, huh?
Yeah, I can.
Who are you taking?
Yeah, I can't.
I just can't.
I can't.
You gotta hold it
Me
up here.
Either, Grace. Me either.
Yeah, chocolate.
Ooh.
What's that one? What is it?
Anna.
You gotta try it.
Oh,
You
now I
gotta
want
tell me what it
chocolate.
is.
It's a nut.
A
Ooh.
nut? Is it a peanut?
It's a peanut. It's a
peanut.
peanut.
Whoa.
It's a peanut.
Anybody want a peanut?
Anybody?
Barry, if possible, I would like to try and skin some of these wolves and harvest some meat.
Survival.
Can the brewer get some fingers?
No fingers, just paws.
Paws have fingers, right?
Paw finger. Medicine check.
Okay.
Welcome.
12. Get 3.
Where's she now? Maybe she could go to
You trying
to go potty.
specifically
Maybe.
fur or meat? Or both?
Ideally both. I don't know if like
Which one do you have preference on?
Popcorn.
Yeah.
probably fur. That's probably
Fur.
more
2
likely
furs,
to
1
sell.
2 furs and 1 thing of meat.
Something sad.
What?
I can't even taste it.
Oh,
I know.
I think the chocolate tastes really good.
Yeah. It's a bummer.
Not good that I can taste.
That is good that you can taste.
Oh, I hate this nut.
You hate that nut?
Yeah.
You just eat the chocolate part first?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's your problem right there.
What
Yeah.
kind of chocolate was that?
Dark chocolate. Do you want truffle? That one's really good. I think Dean had one of those.
I don't want this nut anymore.
You don't want any? Okay.
I don't want this nut anymore.
Oh, well, go spit it out. I don't want it.
Spit that nut out.
Here, you want a tissue? Just spit in a tissue. Here you go. You sicko. You don't like the peanut?
Oh yeah, Trav. Henry was crushing these today, and I've never been more proud in my life because they're
What?
spicy. Jalapeno agave. He was like
Yes.
He
Yeah, go
loved
do I.
these things today.
Who was?
Henry.
Double brush.
Oh, really?
He was pounding them, and Mallory's like, I think he has like a spicy tooth like you. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Give him the hot sauce. Give him the last dab. Let's get crazy.
I'm gonna stare. And be.
Hi, I'm a warlock. I'm out of spell slots.
Leave this shit alone.
Bye.
Me too, but damn were my heals effective.
Hey,
What?
go brush your teeth.
Yeah, the pack
Okay,
magic
so-
is great.
What did you do?
At
I
this
did
point,
nothing.
Something happened to Mummy's camera.
Oh,
Hey, go brush your teeth.
I'm trying to stop playing with him so much.
For a little bit. You can brush your teeth.
I need help brushing my teeth.
You need help? You know how to brush your teeth. Do you need help with the toothpaste? Squeezing it?
I need help brushing my teeth. Please.
You're so full blown. You know how to brush your teeth.
Please, Mommy.
Mm-mm. No.
I bet she can't brush her teeth before I finish my ice cream cone.
You know what Maddie said?
What?
She said, you can't brush your teeth faster than she can finish her ice cream. Better hurry up.
It's getting pretty low.
Look. It's almost all gone. Go hurry up. She's gonna win. You're gonna lose.
Well, it's not a race.
It's not a race.
I agree, because I am winning. It's not even a race.
It's not a race.
I know, because I'm gonna win.
It's not a race.
Go brush your teeth.
We need help.
Come on. Two.
Oh yeah, popcorn's good.
Fine.
Fine.
I used to have one of those long popsicles that you have when you're a kid. You know?
The ices?
Yeah. I haven't had one of those in probably 15 years.
Which one?
Like the popsicle that's in like a small long plastic bag wrapper.
The ice pop.
In your honor, Tom.
Yeah.
I like the ones that have
Ooh.
like different layer of
Oh.
rainbow.
It's my last thing of popcorn. I'm gonna have to buy some more.
What brand do you get?
Orville Redenbacher, baby.
That's what I got. Yeah.
You check the popcorn guy's Rex.
Yeah.
He's tried
I
them
like Paul
all.
Newman.
Paul Newman.
His
Paul
popcorn's
Newman
pretty
is
good.
Orville Redenbacher, movie theater butter only. Don't give me that ultimate butter bullshit. Seltzer Nog, baby. It's time.
Nog.
Seltzer Nog and some popcorn. What? Two great tastes that go great together.
I went with whiskey.
Whiskey and black pepper.
Name a better
great combo.
duo. I'll wait.
If I was
Yeah,
sick, I'd try
whiskey
the
and
pepper.
black pepper.
I'm gonna try that next time I'm
Black
sick.
pepper.
I haven't been sick in
Next time you're sick, whiskey
Two-
and black pepper. Do
2
it.
years though. It feels like.
But I have his head.
How finely ground is the black pepper?
I would rather stay sick.
I don't know. It just
You don't like whiskey?
grab it from the shaker.
Why would you rather stay sick?
Wait, who said they'd rather stay sick?
I said that,
Oh,
and then
and
Grace
Grace
in the
said
other
that?
room's like, why would you rather stay sick?
I want to be
Whiskey
sick
and black pepper
forever.
just sounds fucking gross.
Do you not like whiskey?
No, I like whiskey. I just... Why would I make it
black
extra
pepper on it.
spicy?
It's, black pepper's not spicy.
To
Yes,
white
it is.
people,
Why
it is.
spicy.
Bitch,
All
it's
these
spicy.
white people. Unbelievable.
It's really bad. Sometimes
What?
Brian will put too much pepper in mac and cheese, and I'm like, what'd you put in this?
Oh, you gotta
He's like,
load mac and cheese with
nothing.
pepper. That's
Why
the
is it
go-to, man.
spicy?
Yeah.
why is it spicy?
I can't
Um,
believe Matthew Judon said he doesn't like mac and cheese. That's 2 people now in my
That's
life
you
that
and
I've heard.
him and Mikey are the only 2 people in the world that don't
Goodbye.
like mac and cheese.
I mean, he had a
Remove
pretty
them from
funny
this planet.
reasoning. It's just cheese and noodles.
Yeah, it's a great
It's not
combo.
to like.
You get popcorn too? Jesus.
That's-
Popcorn
Should've
party.
gotten
I gotta get
Hot
some popcorn.
toddy's
I know.
also really good when you're sick.
Ooh.
I don't have hot toddy
Alright.
forever.
So,
I'm gonna sit back down.
Hannah, you rolled a 2?
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 hours, unless someone peels you.
Well, yeah. So we're back in it. We're all standing there, and Eli's on the ground. I'm gonna go over to Eli, and I'm gonna look at her, and I'm just gonna give her like a little slap on each side of her face. And as I do, like this bright, like radiant light is gonna hit out of my hand both times. And if I can find my thingy,
You've got with your last goal.
that should be
I got
3.
I got a good fucking batch of Brillos, and they are lighting me up.
Hannah, that should be 3 healing as you just see the light pour out of my hands and your eyes open back up, and I'm just gonna look at my hand. I still don't understand how I'm doing this.
You said you heal me for 3?
Yeah. I don't know why that graphic's wrong.
Yeah, you wake up in horrible pain. You're like, ah!
Did you say I'm exhaustion
Exhaustion
2
2.
again?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right now, Brewer, Circos, and I are the
Usual
only ones
suspects.
without it.
It's
Right.
just you and Circos that don't have any exhaustion. Yeah. The usual suspects have it.
When you smack me,
Adam
I look
and
nice and gaunt again.
You're not gaunt this time.
Let me be gaunt. I want to be gaunt.
That was the shadow.
I want to look like life was taken away from me. I want to still be gaunt.
No, you're fully. You didn't go on the gaunt weight loss plan.
No, damn.
Circos and Tarkin, while you were gone, I was harvesting some fur and meat from the wolves.
Gone, I've been here. Or you mean when I was making popcorn?
Well, you were making popcorn.
Okay.
Just as a thing of if your characters would respond or do anything.
Yeah, so there's wolves around you. Go ahead, Hannah.
Are you still doing that?
I can be, yeah.
Just completely ignore Travis staring at his hand. Take the meme, the gif. I stand up and I just wipe my eyes and I look over and I just see Octavia chopping up some meat.
We're about to go into a store to buy supplies. I now have some fur and meat to potentially barter with.
When the hell did you learn how to cut up an animal?
Well, if you look at the things, you will realize I didn't really learn. It's trial by fire.
How far into cutting up an animal is she at this point?
However far as you want.
Yeah. She's on her... She's kind of going through them, but some of them are so burnt and stuff that she kind of avoids them. And she's on her second out of there's 3 that are really actually can yield something, and she's on the second one.
I mean, are we gonna spend some time cutting these up? If so, I'm gonna just hanker down in that corner over there.
I mean, I was mostly just grabbing what I could while people, got back to it. I figured it might be a while before Eli was up again. How is she up, by the way? I stabilized her, but I didn't really see her, walking anytime soon.
I don't really know. I gave her a couple slaps and I had some light in my hand and she's back. I don't know. Discovered this ability in the that house, but I don't fully understand it at this point.
Must be pain. Maybe next time stab me, see what happens.
Maybe it only works with you.
And I just chuckle to myself.
Is it your friends? Are they imbuing my hand and allowing me to do this?
Well, no one's here, and no one said anything to me, so seems like that's a question that goes unanswered.
Well, I'm all for a mystery, so if you want to find out, I can just make sure that I get Eli up next time, and I'll leave someone else's corpse for you.
Okay. I don't know how often I can do it, though.
Well, as I brush myself off, I don't want to be out here and have that happen again, so maybe we should just move on.
That's fair.
You do see the lights on. You guys pegged it in the previous night, so you see the you see the lights on of that mercantile that you did notice prior. It's a little bit forward to the.
I'm gonna start heading in that direction.
To your right.
And grab my coffee.
Yeah, me and Eli are gonna start heading in that direction.
Okay.
Yep, I will follow.
All right. So as you get over, you see like a sparse
Bless
light
you.
from the building spills out from behind drawn heavy curtains. A sign over the door creaking on its hinges reads Bildrath's Mercantile. As you open the door and step in, you see a male human, slicked back, gray, whitish hair.
This is
Wearing-
pushed back hair.
He's slicked back. He used to be a piece of shit. He has leather, like thick leather vestial armor. Well, not armor, but it's like a thick leather vest, basically, and 2 long brown sleeves. Kind of unkept, but looks a little sleazy. As he looks up and goes, whoa. What do we got here? Customers?
Hi, Mr. Periwimple. We were looking for a couple of things. We're going to be going on a bit of a journey. Do you have a cart or a wagon of some sort?
Harry Wimple. What are you talking about? My name's Bildrath.
Weird. Side note, you said someone was Periwimple.
It was his
right?
hired help that.
Yeah, you just don't take notes.
Yeah.
I
Already
wrote down,
pushing buttons. Good job.
I wrote down Periwimple.
I wrote it down too as don't piss off. I said Periwimple, Bildrath Mercantile Bodyguard, it seems.
Oh, bodyguard. I missed that part. Yep.
I lost my Stroop waffle. Where'd it go?
Well, what can
Oh,
I
at
do
the
for
bottom.
you? I mean, if you want to meet Periwimple, I can arrange that.
And in the back, you hear like loud thumping.
Nope, I'm all set. That's okay. Mostly we were looking for a wagon or a cart of some sort.
Wagon or cart? I'll have to look. Is there anything else you're looking for?
I'm sure between us we've got other needs.
Well, one at a time then. How about you with the blue eyes? The hell's going on with that?
See things.
Yeah? I like to see coin. What do you got? What do you want?
Nothing.
Huh? Who does want something? Raise your hands.
Well, there's the cart. How much will the cart cost?
I told you I have to look at the cart. I'm trying to figure out the rest of it. Now, ma'am, you need to relax, alright? I'll get to your cart in a moment. You!
Excuse my
What do you
friend,
want?
she's a little high-strung. I was looking to maybe barter just a little bit. I have this crossbow, and I'm gonna pull out a crossbow. Is there anything you would give me for this? I think there's a few things that you might have as well that I could pay for, trade. I don't know what your rates are.
My rates are my rates. If you
That's
want
fair.
it badly enough, you'll pay for it.
That's fair.
Let me see it.
I pull out it's a light crossbow, and I just put it down on the counter.
He starts looking it over.
I'll give you 10 gold for it.
You got a deal.
And there you go.
I'll grab
Slides it over.
the gold. Also, I was thinking, do you have any caltrops or anything like that?
Caltrops. Let me look here.
And he like starts digging. He has like a bunch of the cabinets around him, and he starts digging underneath.
Yeah, I got 2 bags full. Each one's 20. 20 caltrops in each bag.
How much for a bag?
10 gold.
I'll just slide you back your 10 gold then.
Here you go. And he slams one bag of caltrops in front of you.
I like you. Smart with it, quick. It's what I like.
You establish the business conditions, they're your rights.
I do.
But yeah, other than that, that's all I needed. I don't know if any of my other associates were in the market for anything, but other than that, we're looking for that wagon. Or cart. And I look back at everyone else.
I have need for rations, if you have them. And much like my friend likes to throw some objects on the ground. I would like to know if you have any ball bearings.
Ball bearings and rations. Rations I definitely do have. 50 silver. Has a bunch of knickknacks in it. Dried jerky. Stuff like that. Ball bearings. Underneath here. Ah, yeah, next to the caltrops. 10 gold. About 1,000 of them in there.
I'll have to think on the ball bearings, but 50 silver, you say, for the rations?
One ration, 50 silver. It's enough to get you through the day, though.
Yeah, I will take 7 rations.
Alright.
8. We'll make it a clear 8.
Just pulls it out. Throws some sacks on the counter in front of him. You can tell it's just full of like dried fruit, jerky, stuff like that. Typical rations you usually see.
Step back and kind of like look around to the rest of the group.
Trev, what did you end up buying?
Caltrops.
You didn't get your block and tackle or whatever it was?
Sorry. My friend reminded here I also needed rations. You said 50 silver per?
50 silver per, yeah.
I'll do
Wait,
4.
isn't that 5 gold per ration? Jesus.
The man said those are his rates. I'll do 4.
There you go. Slides it over.
What's math? That's...
Wait, 50 silver is 5 gold?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought 50 silver was half a gold.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Checks wallet has 5 gold.
Yeah, maybe I didn't get as many rations as I did.
Thank you, sir. I'll starve.
Yeah, I thought it was something like 10, 10, 10, 100 or something. I thought the jump between
100
gold and
titties,
platinum was higher.
No, I think everything's a conversion rate of
1
10.
gold is 10 silver.
Yeah. So the rations are basically 5 gold each.
Oof.
Which if you just do negative, like I did negative 200 silver to my silver and then did the conversion thing to see what it would be. It costs a lot of money.
Jesus.
You got a problem there, friend?
Just
Oh no,
wincing.
that's Matt.
No, he's looking at
Octavia.
Circos.
I'll get 2 rations, thank you.
2 rations. Oh, wow. Didn't know you were cheap. You looked fancy. Pulls the rest of them back.
After listening to Circos, I fumble in my bag and I hold out a bag. You could have just told me you needed ball bearings.
If you are willing to give them to me, I will gladly take them.
Hey, no deals in the shop.
It's
This
fine.
is not a deal. There is no money being transacted. This is merely friends.
I don't like to see it. And you hear that thud.
There we go.
I'm sure we can make these exchanges at a later date.
Is this it? Is it just a cart now? Anything else?
The brewer's gonna walk forward and ask, do you have any fine metals or materials?
Fine metals and materials.
Yes, that's right.
I mean, I just got like whetstone and stuff. No, I don't collect metal.
No coppers or brasses or...
No. Nothing I got there. I just got normal adventuring gear, really. We don't... You think I only make a money off of people like you coming here to die?
Oh, okay. And he's gonna pop the smoky orb on the table.
Yep.
Is this interesting to you?
That's interesting.
What does this do for you?
Don't have something like that. Let me look. Hold on one sec.
And he pulls out like monocle out of his pocket and slips it onto his eye and starts like looking at it with his hand.
The 6 of us almost died getting this.
That doesn't matter to me if you're trying to increase the price.
5 of us. Every item has a story.
I give you 10 gold for this.
What if I sweeten the deal with a crowbar?
Crowbar. 11 gold.
Deal.
Takes them both. Good doing business with you. Anything you want to buy?
I think I have rations still, or were we completely robbed and we didn't have any food? But
You
I
should still have rations.
I have rations in my
Yeah, you have
bag.
10. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Some of them just had backstories where they didn't get rations, or they didn't get adventurers kits, which usually give you the rations.
No, if he doesn't have any materials for me, then I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, looking around, you don't see any anyway. It's like pretty simple stuff in there.
Yeah.
Anything else? And I'll find out about this cart.
Yeah, I've got a couple of things you may be interested in, and I'll put up the 2 things of furs, a quarter staff, and 2 books.
What books are there?
2 alchemy books.
Are those books from?
Yep, from the
house?
Durst house. Yep.
Yeah, they're rotted and. So you put those
Rotted
books
books.
on. You put those books on his counter, and like dust pours out of them, and he goes.
I thought
Is
these
this
were
a joke?
ones that were okay. 'Cause,
Everything from the Durst that are books.
Oh,
are
everything
rotted.
rot out after. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
As
Like
soon as
once
you
the house
left-
collapsed and we left. Okay, then
As soon as you left that house, they. Yeah, they were not.
then I offered any mold or anything like that to Brewer and just got rid of the books.
He pushes them to the left. You're gonna have to get rid of those outside. I don't want them in here.
I
else is there?
wouldn't have even put them up if they were actually rotted. I missed that. 2 furs and a quarter staff. 2 wolf pelts.
Quarter staff. 5 silver. Don't need much for it. Stick ain't gonna get you far here.
What was the other thing?
2 of the wolf pelts.
The wolf pelts.
5 silver apiece for the wolf pelt. So
Okay.
12 silver total.
I think you said 5 for the staff.
2.
Okay. You can have both of those. And then do you have salt or anything for curing meat or anything like that?
No salt. I ain't not a chef. Don't
Okay.
make food here.
Then that is probably it. I think I am all set.
After Alai watched Octavia put those books up, she reaches in her bag and pulls out the ring that she got off that dead person's body and looks at it to see if it is in one piece.
Ring's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna shuffle on up to the front and just slide the gold ring and then
You have
just
3
stare at
gold
him.
rings, FYI.
I know, but 2 Circos gave me, so I'm wearing
Yeah.
those.
Okay. I was just making sure you
My
knew.
my
Yeah,
pal
3.
Circos gave me them. I can't give them away.
Those
Just
are
the
friendship
one that I did.
rings.
Yep, they're
So you
friendship
place it
rings.
onto the desk?
And I slide it
the
over and I
counter.
just stare at him.
Blue eyes. Looks at it with his monocle. It's gold, alright. You sure you don't want to give it to your friend for medals? I'll give you 10 gold for it.
I look all excited because I'm very poor. And I'm gonna slide him 2 of the golds. Some food would be nice.
So what? 1.
2 gold.
Yep. He plops down your rations. Ah. Good deal.
13 gold, baby.
Barry, DM question.
Yep.
In the Durst house thing, I took a family seal stamp and some wax. Are those also toast?
No, just the books.
Okay, cool.
Because books would over time rot if magic
Yep.
was holding them together, basically. Seal wouldn't. Seal would stay. Just to explain a little bit more.
Yep, makes sense.
When you grabbed all those books, there's literally a line that says all these books will become dust when they leave, and I was like, all right, grab as many books as you want.
Son of a bitch. Although that tanks my encumbrance, or at least
Yeah.
my weight, like cuts it in half. So I'll take it.
All right, anything else, and we'll find out about the cart. You seem to all want something eventually here, so I mean, I got it. You're
I
gonna
think
need it here.
I think just what we want is the cart at this point.
The cart. All right, Barry, get out here, you big fucking lug.
Coming, Uncle Bildroth.
I know what he looks like, so I'm excited. Sweet boy.
So. You can go ahead and describe Perry, Amanda, as he walks out from the
it
door
ain't no
to his
tud.
right.
So this guy comes around the corner and he's fucking, that's this big mountain of a dude, and he's just fucking built, just muscles galore, and he's wearing just like a vest essentially, like ripped sleeves and the whole caboodle, and he just comes stomping over. Uncle Bildroth, what do you need?
Do they not have a purple fucking thing?
A handout for him?
Yeah. Alright, I'll just do, very upset that they don't have a picture of him. I'll put it into the resources. So yeah, you see this mountain of a man come out. Well, you see here, these fine gents and ladies need a cart. Can you look out back, see if we have anything out there for it? I'm not sure. I haven't used one in a long time, but there might be something out there.
Okay, Uncle Periwimple, check. And he's just gonna stomp out. Go behind the building to go check.
Well, he's looking. You're welcome to look around.
Yeah,
My beautiful blue eyes are scanning the room.
I'm gonna stop and pay attention. Just see if there's any magic in the area.
You do not sense any magic. Hopefully this shows it. We'll see. I don't know if that worked the way I wanted it to.
Here.
I'm gonna put it right now. Searching. That's Periwinkle.
Oh,
Love that.
Very
name.
large man.
I don't see him. What the
He's
fuck?
in the campaign resources. I can't. I was trying.
Staring at the screen. Where is it?
I was
Where
trying
is
to.
it?
They don't have a handout. Like I thought I made a handout for him, but
You did too. I've been looking for
yeah,
it, but
it's not in there.
Where is he?
He's in the
Handouts.
campaign resources
Discord.
for Curse of Strahd.
Oh, duh. I'm looking at the wrong window. Thick.
Good boy. Thank you. Thank you.
How do you think business is? You've looked around. It's not good, but every now and then we get someone like you. Gotta make money when it's there. Yeah. You know,
You know.
this town's not like the village of Kretz.
I saw
That
that.
yeah, I know. It's a pain in the ass to bounce between the two. I sometimes the faults of Foundry drive me nuts. The fortified village of Kretz has a lot more in the ways of protection. We're under the thumb of that devil, so living here is an adventure every day. I heard you guys getting a little bit of a fight outside. Yeah. Those are his kids.
The devil's kids?
Yeah, he loves wolves. Other creatures too.
What?
I've heard that they've been attacking that mansion down south. Burgomasters.
Yes, they have done a number on it.
Yeah. It's that witch that they're with.
did who?
The witch that lives there. The daughter.
She's a witch.
Seems like it to me.
You have
However
something
she
in common
goes.
with her, Octavia.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a witch, huh? I'll watch out for you. Have Perry rip you in half.
Why do you think that she's a witch?
Wherever she goes, trouble follows. Wolves attacking that mansion. Heard that the devil himself loves to see her in the night.
Sounds like a curse more than a witch.
Of Strahd.
as you guys are talking,
But
you suddenly hear like a knocking on the front door of the mercantile, and now Reba's barking. It was just me. You hear a knock on the front door.
Get in here.
Oh, sorry. And you see the door peek open just a little bit. I didn't want to interrupt. You said it was rude when I interrupt you when you're talking to customers, Uncle.
Yeah, I know. But these are, look at how much they spent. Ugh. It's beautiful. Come on in. Watch your head.
I need to. There's a card outside, Uncle. Took me a while to get through the dead puppies. There's a lot out there. I didn't do it this time.
Oh no, it's okay. They said it. It was them.
Oh.
Devil's got his playthings, you know. Well, we do got a cart. It looks Perry found one. Smart boy.
I is a smart boy.
30 gold, it's yours.
Don't look at me. I fought for this 13. 30 gold.
Well, can
Seems,
everyone pitch in 6 gold?
I know you can afford a little bit of it because you stole my gold many moons ago. Many moons ago.
I have
Why
no
do you not
idea
chip
what
in
you're...
your fair share? I do not forget. I too have a keen mind.
Oh.
Do you actually, out of curiosity?
I ain't forgetting that.
I mean, I'm more than happy to contribute, but I'm not paying for the whole thing myself.
Then to pay your fair share. Go ahead. I will tell you, I have nothing to my name at this point.
Huh.
These men have robbed me blind.
This is why I wanted to get the cart first, so that everyone would still have money.
Well, that is a problem. Survival or cart? I choose survival.
I will also put in 6 gold, so we're at 12.
Just meeting what you put in. This is
Blue eyes,
convenient.
metal lover.
Metal.
What do you
I-
guys say? You helping?
I hand over 3 gold.
Well, halfway there.
I'll give 5 gold.
10 gold left.
That's all I have.
And this cart's all I have.
You have me, Uncle. Don't forget Periwimple. You have Periwimple.
Yeah. Yeah. The cart's more important right now. You ain't getting me 30 gold.
That's
Yeah, from you if you don't pay up.
And Periwimple's gonna start reaching into his pockets and like flipping them upside down, and it's just
Nothing in there.
nothing, just like random crumbs.
You know, once I saw this sweet dear child shoving his coins inside of rats. Just carrying his coins, he just filled the rats' carcasses up with coins and tied them around his waist.
We're,
Smart. This is a good
Ingenious.
place to store. Yes, nobody else wants to reach
smart
into a
kid.
rat.
I was
Yeah,
so
nobody
proud.
wants to reach into a rat to steal gold. This is disgusting. So
I tried to
this
sell
is a
them
great
to
place
Adventurer
store
for
it.
15 gold, but he wasn't into it.
Periwimple, were the rats dead before you started putting coins in them?
They were once I was done.
Okay.
Do we got a deal or not? This cart, I didn't know I had it. Now I do. And I can sell it to the next person who needs a cart.
At first, the rats went squeak, 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 and then they went.
Yay!
I'll put one more gold forward.
I reach in my pocket and I grab the 10 gold and I smack it on the table, pissed off because that's all my money. It's 0.
Man, I love a deal. He slides all the coins over to him. Perry, go find some rats to fill these up.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
Stomp
cart's
away.
outside. It's all yours. I mean, I'd ask if you want to buy anything else, but you seem to be strapped.
Pissed off with 3 health, I leave the room. I walk outside.
Anytime, we're here.
I'll follow it as well.
I just nod and take it and put it in my pocket. Ahem. I'm gonna sit on the cart.
Circos and I assume the brewer are still in the shop.
Yep.
And he looks at the merchant. So now that they are gone, I have some wares for you. This jewelry box with a lovely it's silver with a golden filigree. What will you give me for it?
Oh, you know,
Places it down on the table.
the devil hiding out from your friends. I like it.
Well,
for
not
yourself.
necessarily hiding. I have been robbed in the past by this band. So, why do
No,
I have
it's-
to pay up more than
I
my
ain't
fair
gonna
share?
I ain't gonna say anything at all. You don't worry about it one bit.
Man holds a grudge. It's been 2+ years.
I thought I had it in here in your inventory. Where is it?
I should be late.
It's in here, jewelry box under containers.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Should be later to
They
carry
put-
down the street now that I'm missing 13 gold. Oh, thanks. I can add 2. 2. Did you take those ball bearings? I think I took them out.
Yeah. If
Okay.
you actually offered them up, yeah.
Yes, I don't want
This is pretty nice. I'll give you that. I'll give you 20 gold.
20 gold. That is it. It's this detailing, this gold filigree on it.
Persuasion
Okay.
check.
Persuasion.
Where's his? I'm just gonna roll a d20 for him.
Nice.
25.
25. I mean, it is beautiful, but I am a bit strapped for now, so it is yours. And he slides it over to him.
Pushes it, puts it behind him on the desk behind him.
You said you had more?
Yes, let me take a quick look. I have these, and he takes 2 rings off his fingers. These rings,
Friendship rings.
how much would you give for these?
They look
Clearly,
like-
the friendship rings are no longer intact on both sides, so I need to.
Yes, they are. Get out of here. I have both rings that you gave me. Thank you.
He looks at him.
Yeah, this looks like the ones that blue-eyed girl had, so 10 each.
10 each. I will part with one of them, and he takes
Alright.
one and slips it back on his finger. And well, thank you very much. I will in trade the rations. 50 silver is
50 silver.
that is the going rate. We cannot go any lower than that. I feel if I have already bought 2. Perhaps if I buy more, perhaps I could get the bulk discount.
Persuasion check again.
God, you make me feel like I'm working at Columbia Sportswear again. If I bulk buy these winter jackets, will you give me a deal? Oop, glass shatter. maybe.
No, but he's rolling an advantage because he already persuaded him once. He rolled an 18. What did you roll?
10.
10.
Nah, it's going rate, buddy.
And then I guess I will hold off. But perhaps we will be back some point soon.
You guys are always welcome. Good deals today.
No, I'm
Very.
sure we are very welcome.
Yeah.
He looks over at the brewer and kind of nods toward the door. Walks out.
Brewer's gonna drink his elixir of. He's gonna start sipping from his elixir of healing on his way out.
Go ahead. Your elixir healing is what? Just a normal one, so it's 10. I think it's just straight 10 for you. And then it has a mod, right?
Yeah, I don't remember what it is.
I believe it was plus your intelligence mod.
Yeah, I think that's right. You have it in here. Blah, blah, blah. So you get 10 plus 3, you get 13 back.
I'm like sipping on it like a cocktail.
And you're pretty much full health now.
And it's like fuming. It's fuming, and it smells bad.
Okay. As you walk out, Wolves still there. Some of them got pushed where the cart wheels are, and you can see like some of them got trampled over by the cart as Periwinkle walk through them. But the cart is in front of you. Eli sits on it. I have to go to the bathroom.
I'm digging in my pouch and pulling out a very gross, dusty book. And what I'm assuming to disgusting pieces of parchment and tossing them to the side. Because they are no more.
Were they from the house?
Yeah. I have a slightly scorned poetry book and the crusted parchment paper. Bye-bye!
So, we aren't looking great right now. And considering both times we've traveled through this town just to get to the mansion, we've been attacked. Do we want to maybe, go into the tavern, just hang out for a bit, have a chance to recover before we try and drag this cart through these shitty streets?
Well, I imagine before we go anywhere, before we go in anywhere, somebody will have to stay with the cart. We cannot risk losing it at this point when we pay a hefty price for acquiring it.
Can I tell what time it is, Barry?
Do you have any abilities for that, or?
No,
Okay.
just trying to guess how many
roll a
times.
survival check.
You know?
Yep.
How many hours I feel.
Foggy o'clock.
Foggy o'clock. Well.
To your fight in the merchant, it's around 11, 10:30, 11. With a 16, you can see the sun where it is. Pin out what time around it is.
Trying to think how I want to say it. Didn't Ismark want us back by noon? I look around. You all look somewhat put together. And I just lean back and I just lay down on the cart.
And you said it was what time, Barry?
10:30, 11.
Is it raining? Or is that just the foundry sounds?
Foundry sounds, but it always feels like it's gonna rain, and it's been raining off and on as you've been here.
I mean, we may want to just all stay together at the cart. We can just pull it off to the side, I guess, but I just don't think we should be traveling in our current state.
To the mansion.
Right to the source.
It'd end the adventure pretty quick.
Uh, 360 feet away.
Oh.
Is this the mansion?
I mean, you can still walk, right? You just need someone to guide you? I can steer you. You said you can't see or hear, but you can feel. So, like, if I tap you 3 times, you'll know, like, oh, use my eyes again. Okay. Well, I guess let's go then. I'll just kind of put an arm on each sort of side of Tarkin's arms to start guiding him, even before his eyes change.
Yeah. So who's sitting on the cart and who's pulling the cart?
I'm laying down on the cart. I don't.
So you got 3 people on the
Exhaustion,
cart
2 and
and
3
Circos and Brewer standing in front of it.
Feeling like a bag of shit.
Yeah, right now, isn't it just a
shit.
lie in the cart?
Oh, so it's just...
It's just
Yeah,
me.
because I'm with Tarkin steering him.
Okay. Who's pulling the cart?
There's what's on the card at this point?
Me.
A lie.
A lie.
Hey.
Out
Like-
of curiosity, who's the strongest out of all of us? Because none of us really seem like...
I think Brewer.
Probably Tarkin.
Not me.
I think it would be Brewer.
My strength is 8.
I got 8.
Mine is as
Oh.
well.
Brewer's is 9.
Oh boy.
So it's Trev.
Trev, what's your strength? Okay. I was just about to bring you back if you were looking through your bird to drag the cart.
No, so I wouldn't think so.
Just put some reins on you.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could probably tie it around your waist or something.
Circos is gonna look up at a lie on the car. Why are you just laying on here?
Because I'm fucking tired, Circus.
So am I. I am fucking tired. I had to deal with all this bullshit, these goddamn wolves, as did you. Get off the cart, walk, as everybody else does.
I'm just gonna sit up and I'm gonna look into my bag. That's weird. Last time I checked, I think I'm the one who paid for most of this cart. Think I can lay down on it?
Yes, the little witch over there stole my gold many moons ago, and I remember.
The little
I'm sorry.
witch, pull the cart.
Because she is guiding our blind friend. So, therefore...
I also don't think I stole that much of your gold. It was to pay for the shit you wanted to buy anyway.
Can everyone make a perception check?
Oh no, we're all about to die.
I'm tired,
Nice. I have to roll Brewers, right? Everyone, as you're arguing, everyone looks to the window. As in the back window, you see Periwimple's eyes just watching you guys fight. It's like a boarded window, and you just see his eyes, and he's like holding like the curtain, and he's just staring at you guys as you guys are arguing.
We're okay. It's fine.
I laid back down and I sigh and I roll off the cart and I walk to the front of the cart and grab it, try to pull it.
Yeah.
Just simply not having a great time.
Is anyone helping her, or is it just her?
Let me storm off. Let me try.
Okay, go
Let me
ahead.
storm off
Strength check.
Oh.
at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, you have your disadvantages. As you pull it, you don't get very far, but you do move it.
Is
You
this
make it like 10 feet, and you
It's like
start to feel
walking on the mud. And
tired
it's
from just
not
like
moving.
it's like that, and like just the overwhelming wounds that you have like on your legs and stuff and your torso. Like you start to like reopen cuts, and everyone notices you struggling a little bit. But for the most part, you're able to move that cart by yourself.
Sarkos is going to grab. I assume it's like a cart with like two handles,
Yep.
basically.
And
He's
2
gonna
wheels,
like
4
grab
wheels?
the other handle and help her, and
Not
like,
me thinking it was a wheelbarrow. I mean, like a fucking radio flyer.
Both of you roll advantage. Go ahead, Trev. Yeah. It would have been
Just a shiny
pretty
cart.
funny.
It's a, I should have described
So-
the card, but
so
yeah,
both of us.
It's a advantage, both of you.
Did not roll advantage. For
I know.
some-
Guess I let go of it.
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh, a lot. Yours would just be normal anyway, and you passed it
Oh, okay.
because with your disadvantage, it would just cancel it out. Okay. So you guys are able to pull it like half of the way there. As you guys get past Bildrath's, and you come across basically as you kind of get tired from pulling it in that mud. This is like a carriage that usually would be pulled by at least one horse. You guys set it down, and you're right next to that house with that woman crying. Yep. Yeah, did you do that in the beginning for that first stretch? Yeah, so your bird flew around and didn't see anything. And as you fly around now, so far you're not seeing anything. What are you guys doing? As that wailing is just at this point to the left of you, as you're in front of that 2-story townhouse.
I stop and just pant. Just trying to shake my head to ignore the crying and go to lift it up
Loud.
again to push it.
Hey,
wailing.
stop! No, don't. Just take a breather. Just this wailing nearby. We're out in front of the house, right?
It's to your left.
Do you see any spooky ghouls in this house?
Spooky girls. I look at him. I look over to the house.
Hannah, cast me a perception check.
Cast perception. Got it.
And an
Disadvantage?
Arcana. No, not Arcana. It wouldn't be Arcana.
There'd be disadvantage, right?
No, because it's with your ability. I'll let it be a normal check.
Okay. Perception and Arcana.
I didn't mean. I took away the Arcana, but because it won't be Arcana. But it's okay. With your perception, at least, you don't necessarily see ghouls, but you hear a whisper. Go to the other channel because I'm
Drag me!
I can only I can't whisper. I can't whisper like in the other.
I'm a ghouls!
I'm LC in there.
Gabagool!
Bye, Hannah.
I don't think he's gonna steal me.
Yeah, I was debating instead of buying the cart, just trying to hire Periwinkle for.
Oh, I have Charm Person prepared, and I was ready to use it to get a better price on fucking everything.
Let's just go into this creepy crying woman's house. There's no way it will end poorly for us. Yeah, I don't know how that's really gonna work with our strength.
We'll be fine.
I'll put my sticky note on here so I can read it while I...
And post-it notes.
I'm not looking down. So, after Circo says, "Can you see any ghouls?" I, look at him, and I, slowly move my head over, and I just, stare at the door to this, it's like a house, just a shack.
It's a 2-story townhouse boarded up.
And you see me kind of, put my hands on my head, and, move my head back and forth. And then I, just shiver. And I, slowly look back at you. There's something whispering to me in there.
But do you see it?
No, I don't see it, but it's...
But you hear it.
It's saying sorrow and daughter and help.
When Circos mentioned ghouls, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. Am I getting anything, especially based off of what Eli's saying now?
Nope, no magic. Other than your friends.
Yep.
Well, what do you think, Eli? This is something we need to investigate now, or should we bring the cart further? Should we bring it back to the mansion?
I mean, when she said help, it sent shivers down my spine, so don't get a good feeling off of that.
He looks around. How do we feel about this? Do we want to go into this house? Or perhaps we should... None of this is good. We are at quite a disadvantage right now. I feel like shit. And I'm sure many of you feel the same as well.
Yeah, especially if we're supposed to be back by noon. I don't know that we have... You said whispers saying sorrow and daughter?
And help.
And
It
help.
sounded very mournful.
Oh.
And I would also say, somebody needs to stay with the cart. Oh. It's not great overall.
I just look over to Tarkin.
Tarkin, I will say, after this, much deliberation, you've pretty much scoped all the way to the edge of the town where the mansion was and didn't find anything. Yeah, that's fine. I was just letting you know because time did pass.
Do shit.
I'm gonna tap Tarkin on the back 3 times, and then I'm gonna go up and knock on the door.
I guess, I don't know, where...
I'm going to knock on the door.
Nothing answers, but you hear the crying. You hear it coming from above, on the second floor of the townhouse from where you are.
Was there any change or reaction in the crying when I knocked? Like, did it stop for a second, or?
No, it's still going. It's pretty loud cry too. So even like the knock, it's not that small of a house either.
Loud wailing.
Excuse me, hello? Miss? Hello, do you need help? And I'll knock on the door one more time.
Name.
Oh, I tried. Let's go. And I'll walk back down the stairs. It's like 11. We've got time.
Yeah.
If Eli really heard calls for help, I'm hesitant to leave, but we are in no shape to, considering what the last house we went into was like. I'm not enthused about just going into random houses, so. Oh, it's a her thing.
I'm just staring at the door, and I'm just saying to myself, sorrow, daughter, help. Sorrow, daughter, sorrow. I can't say that word, sorry. And every time I say help, I'm like shivering. And I like look back at Tarkin. I hear a lot of voices. This one called out through all the voices. I can't help but think about it. My apologies. I like look down at myself. I don't agree. Well, let's keep going then.
If someone else wants to be on Tarkin duty, I can try and help pull this cart.
I walk
it's really
over.
easy. You just one hand
over
on
to
each side of
Tarkin.
him.
And I put my arm out for his for my hand out for his hand. Are you? Nods.
This is one of those. Is this a two-wheeled cart where you have to like lean the Ford down, or is it four wheels? It just needs to be pulled. Two-wheel. Okay. Well, I will start trying to pull with whoever else is going to.
Who's pulling?
Have any water?
Octavia and who else? Anyone else? Roll at advantage.
Yeah, I'll help too. Just a little bit though.
Roll just one dice then.
Don't ask for much, but I'll assist.
I'm kind of helping.
Yeah, I'm mostly just focused on getting the cart balanced.
You're
so we
straight
can push
because you have your exhaustion. Yep. Brewer's just one. I keep forgetting. You have enough anyway. So Brewers helps half-ass. Halfway through like the remaining walk, can you all make perception checks? Eli and Circos, as you guys walk side by side, as you guys are walking and you're almost to the edge, all of a sudden, in one of the windows, which is like partly boarded up, you hear, and a hand just pours out and Hannah, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Fucking bully, man.
Is this from the house with the sobbing, or this is some other random
Further
house?
down.
Do I get disadvantage on saving throws? Because I know I get it on ability checks.
No,
Yeah.
ability checks, yeah.
Okay.
Saving throws, you're fine.
Well, then.
Yep. So, as the hand pops out and you duck underneath as you see it, like, pull its hand out and its mouth coming. And inside, you and
Jesus
Circos
Christ.
are able to see that there are 4 zombies in that house. As they're not, they can't get to you right now, but they're, like, reaching out.
Yeah, if you could push that cart faster, please. Because I kind of like put a little pep in my step. I just grab onto the cart and just start pushing it.
You get to the edge where you get to the mansion,
Fuck.
and you're able to put the cart down. And it's about like 11, 15. Like time, like you made it there in a good amount of time. Oh, the window upstairs, it's boarded up. You see it boarded up.
Just gotta walk up to the door and knock.
The door opens and you see Irina.
You got your cart.
Okay, come in. She's gonna open the door just enough for everybody to get by again. Yeah, leave it there. Just get in here. And she's gonna shut the door and latch up all the locks after everybody comes inside.
I'll follow in.
Is this where we come in?
Yeah, I'm putting you there now.
Make yourself comfortable.
Careful, Trav. That's where Ghost was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not.
And you were able to get a cart?
They actually came through, Ismark. I saw it. They brought a cart.
Yeah, well,
I'm just
not at
bloody in front of me.
no cost. As he looks over all of you. What happened?
Wolves. Lots and lots of wolves.
He's relentless.
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I just
Well, it
slump
looks
on
like it
over to
handled
the
you a
stair.
little, but I'm glad you guys are safe. You get what you need at the mercantile?
Yeah, I don't know if things cost more here, but
I
kind of
mean,
feels like maybe he was ripping us off.
is it ripping you off in a town that's abandoned? I don't know. But I appreciate it nonetheless. I don't have much, but I have 5 gold. And you each deserve a coin. Sorry I could not provide more.
Please. Give it all to Eli. She put the most into this cart.
And he walks over to you, Eli. They said to give it to you.
Thank you.
You can add 5 gold.
I wouldn't mind
Right?
taking gold.
Back where I started, baby. 5 gold. I ain't giving anybody shit. Don't ask.
Was Brewer about to ask?
I wouldn't mind taking my gold. I've got goals.
Oh, you're welcome to. That's all I have, but
No, I
you're
said
welcome.
to a lie.
Oh, okay.
I'm like holding my finger up, like, hey, like, I'll take my.
Brewer wants his 1 gold.
I'll take out 1 gold and just hold it in my hand from the chair.
Perfect. Thank you.
Put myself down to fucking 4 gold because I'm a nice person. Such an asshole.
Are any of you? You seem to all be mostly rough shape, but is any of you strong enough where you can help us strap this coffin while the others rest, or?
I think we could all use some rest. Would
It's just me then.
lifting the coffin be light work, like non-strenuous activity to still allow for a short rest?
No, it's gonna take more.
Okay.
But he's gonna start prepping it with Irina. You're welcome to rest up. We leave in the hour. I will need help getting this in. Irina, I'd rather not have her go out until we're ready to leave. You can all short rest.
Beaten.
Anything you want to do in that time.
I took a beating.
I would like to ask them. I know you had a little bit of salt left in your kitchen. I've got some meat. Can I use the rest of that salt to try and cure this at least? Or start to?
You're welcome. There's not much left, so grab what you can, because we're out of here in an hour.
When you make a survival check to see if you can manage the little amount to get both. Yeah, you're able to get salt on both of the meats with what's left.
Does my exhaustion go down on a short rest?
No,
God
long
fucking
rest
damn
with
it.
food. If you don't have food or water, like if you don't have food for the long rest, you don't lose it. But with long rest, you remove exhaustion. As you see Irina and Ismark finally they're starting to, like, as you guys are halfway through it, they're nailing the coffin shut at this point. Ismark takes their house sigil and nails it to the top. And then he, like, stands up, wipes his brow. I never really loved him, but he deserved better than this. To Irina. Bury him.
What can you do?
Not
Get rid of
knowing.
it. End the past. I wish I could have not spoken to my father. There's no leaving lands like this, so I just lived in his shadow. Shadow that is no longer. Amen.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, if you can help, drag it up to the cart.
You've got these big double doors. We could probably back the cart up much closer so you don't have to carry it as far.
I think me and Tarkin got this, as he rolls his sleeves. Just strength or athletics, Trev, for both of us. So we're moving it, but you can tell that both of us are struggling under the weight, and we basically get it by the door. We need someone to open the door.
Irina's just watching very closely behind and just like just really nervous that they're gonna drop her dead father, and she's just gonna open the door really quick for them both.
Now close it. Now get inside. And yeah, only the best for old Papa. And he slams it, like his part hits before your heart because Irina didn't see. And just like you can tell, like where his head was, where Ismark was grabbing, kind of thuds. Just slam the rest of it. She's not out here. Okay. And he hands you a rope. Just strap this up.
Tie it tight.
So, how far is this church, and how dangerous is it compared to walking into town?
Just Irina in there right now.
That's fine. I mean, if she would know.
It's
I'm not allowed to go outside. You'd have to ask
it's true.
Ismark.
It's true.
Were
The door
you
is
ever allowed
open.
outside?
What?
Were you ever allowed outside? Or have you been trapped in here your entire life?
No, I was allowed outside as a little girl.
The door is open. She's been outside more times than she should have been. And he slams the door. Well, if you guys are ready, we should head to this church before nightfall.
I had asked Irina, and she wasn't able to answer. I was wondering how far away the church is.
North of the town.
No, not what. How long will it take us to get there compared to getting to the, tavern in?
Just double the time, basically. It's not that bad.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Considering leaving town, we were attacked by a zombie, and walking back into town, we were attacked by about a dozen wolves. I am cautious about how long it takes to get to places.
I don't want to be rude, but I'm going to be blunt. This is going to be a common occurrence here. You're not safe.
Yeah,
You're not safe here right now.
I don't feel great about that. I would very much like to leave.
It's good thinking. I mean, between all of us, you all look a lot better. You have me. Irina might not look it right now, but she can get in a fight. I think we're good. Just watch each other's backs. I've lived in this town my whole life and not died, so I believe that you guys can make it through it. Or you die like the rest of them. I don't know what to say. Fight like your white life depends on it, I guess.
I think there is no reason to worry. We should just go on our way.
Well, if we're ready, I'll help pull. I just need one other with me. Everyone else, keep an eye out. Irina, you stand right next to me.
Okay.
Tarkin, can I trust you to keep an eye on my sister? Really watch her, especially around her, because if he comes, he's coming hard.
References. I didn't even mean it to say it like that.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
Thank you. Well, no time like the present. Let's go.
And as you like leave the building, you see him go over to the right, which there was a big leather cloth on top of wood, and he pulls the wood off, and you see him start lighting them on fire, and he starts hucking them inside of the mansion.
Oh.
Goodbye.
This place is cursed and needs to be burnt down. All right. There's no going back.
No,
You ready for
apparently
this?
not. As
Irina, you ready?
as we can be.
I'm ready.
I would say yes. So let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so you guys take off. We don't have to make advantage checks, but there will be. I need perception checks for the first half.
It's my sad perception.
Oh my god.
Oh,
This
not
is
bad.
not looking good for us. Ooh. Maybe a lie will save us.
Oh, Brewers. Oh, who's the one that was helping pull. I didn't get that. It can't be Tarkin because that's the only one he pointed out to help with his sister.
I was helping.
Brewer's helping. Okay. So Brewer, you're not going to roll a perception
She's
check. You're
so
just
cute.
helping. So as you guys look around, as in the first half, we do walk by the wailing, crying cabin, and he looks up. Old Mary's been crying a long time now. I should remind myself to check on her. As he keeps walking, he basically says that to the brewer. And nothing on the first half shows itself. Perception checks again. Doing a great job watching Irina.
It's a little overwhelming, to say the least. I'm not feeling good about it. Yeah, it's not the best living situations, but we make do. Just in flames.
Yeah, at this point, like the first half, you could have seen it more clearly. At this point, you see like the big smoke columns, and Ismark does make a cut. He looks back and he goes, "Yeah, that's probably gonna start something."
That's all right. Do you really think it'll be a huge loss if the rest of this town goes down with it?
There's people here that matter. I know it's slim, but there's still some of us. They always matter. We gotta stick together. It's Barovia. It's the village of Barovia. Yeah.
So the whole place is called Barovia, and there is a village of Barovia,
Yeah.
and then
And this used to be. It used to be more of a city, from what I've read. But when you're this close to Ravenloft, you become a shell of yourself.
So has this Ravenloft place always been terrible? Is it a relatively new thing?
Ever since I was alive. It's always been there. The village, Kretz? Yeah, I've never been there myself. Way to the west. But I heard it's fortified. I think the abbey's over there. Monks. There's places that make do. Valaki #1 out of them. But if he wants you, he'll come and get you.
I'm almost certain the answer is no, but is there anywhere around here that it's like a source of knowledge? Do you have any like great libraries or never mind.
Yeah, I think you know the answer to that. As he's pulling, and you guys make it to the church without any combat because I rolled bad. And you arrive here.
Oh shit.
Can one of you share? Do you mind?
Caw, caw, caw.
Oh yeah, how did we lose the share?
Caw, caw.
Okay, so atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end, and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises toward the back. Flickering light shines through holes in shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. Reference. Jesus Christ, phrasing. There's a lot of loads. As we walk up, you see Brewer and Ismark drop it down. And we're like kind of to the side of the church near the entrance. Well, we should leave it here for a second. One of us might need to stay. The rest of us go into the church, see if Donovich is there. Everyone else coming?
I think so. I don't see why not.
I'll stay outside with Tarkin. It's probably better we don't leave anyone alone in this place.
Sounds good. A light rain starts to hit.
I am going to use shape water to just kind of deflect the rain away from me.
Yep. So as the rest of you and Irina and Ismark walk to the door, the heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. Yeah. And he... If he's not here, I swear to God. And he goes to check the door, and it slowly creaks open. And the door is open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you can hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by the inhuman scream that rises from beneath the wooden floor. And that's where we're gonna end it.
Yeah. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Rip.
As people were going into the building, I was just going to tap Tarkin and ask him if he wants to keep an eye from above, and I'll keep a hand on him.
Yeah, we'll figure that out next time. I was gonna save the church for next time anyway, from the timing that we had. So I just wanted to get ended on a cliffhanger, and I saw that the screaming was a good cliffhanger.
That's right.
Nothing like a good scream to end the stream. He's gonna come at us hard. It's gonna be